Good evening, folks. It is Wednesday, the 27th of December. We are looking at lows of 8 degrees up to a high of 11 with light rain over in Aldi, Virginia, because my server was talking about supermarkets briefly because I posted a picture. Hello, we're back with Disco Elysium because I need to finish this game at some point and I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully, gonna get through a couple of the quests today. I don't know. Hi, Sol. I don't know if I don't know if we'll get to like the tribunal or anything important today, but I want to get some of the side quests and side information out of the way before we reach the major story beats. So yeah, that'll be fun. Hello, Heavy. What do you mean go to bed? What time? Hang on a second. What time is it where you are? No, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Good night, though, in case you are leaving. What time is it over there? I'm looking at my phone to see roughly what time it is in the US. It's like 6 a.m., 4 a.m. Thank you. Have a good night's sleep. I have not gotten the game open properly. 5 a.m. You're going to bed at 5? God, you're just like me. You are almost as bad as I am. Sometimes I go to bed a little bit later than 5 a.m., so I can't say that much, but Jesus Christ. That is far too late. You just like me for real. Okay, if you need to go to bed, but thanks for coming. I'm gonna look at my bed.
If a bit run down.
We haven't done anything to want to rest yet. The game just started. We can't do anything. Okay. Hello, Kim.
Yes?
Good morning, Kim. Okay, so we need to do some side quests. Most importantly, we need to talk to the Hardy Boys right away. Hello, Kaiser. My camera has seemingly immediately stopped working. So now I need to fix it. I don't know why it does this. Sometimes the connection just fritzes out and breaks. So 1 second. 1 second. I will bring it back. Ignore the Windows noises. Ignore them. Meanwhile, we will walk. I'm just like every other streamer now. Faceless. Unpersonable. Is that a right word? Oh God. Hello. Hello? Please render properly. Please? There we go. Okay, hang on. I gotta calibrate. Calibrate. There we go. Excellent. Fixed. How are you all doing? How are you today? Let's go talk to the Hardy Boys about the pigs. Not us, the pigs. The pigs. And we get to hear the lovely music of Red Rock Riviera. Oh shit! It's day 5, which means oh God. All right, hang on. Before we talk to the Hardy Boys. No, wait. We'll talk to the Hardy Boys after we have. Sorry. We'll talk to the Hardy Boys first, and then we will have a very depressing conversation. Excuse me.
It's you again.
Medical emergency.
What is it?
No, there's no race war today. No race war any day. We've called that off. There's a lady.
What's that, copper? You want us to help little old ladies?
That is your job.
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under
Thank you,
your
Kim.
jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
That's her.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something.
He's such a good guy.
Left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everett's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
My gun.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, pig.
My gun.
You're fucking with me. Your gun.
He sounds.
She had your fucking gun.
He sounds very amused by this.
Sure did, boss. Heard him loud and clear. The pigs lost
Oh, I
his
have
gun
plenty of
to the
morale. I don't
pigs.
care about a little bit of hurt.
Well, at least
Speaking
I
of
can say
her.
you got it back. if
you hear this?
have any questions.
That's the lid of my whiskey bottle. What's the name of the pigs?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
I'm not gonna ruin myself this time, by the way. I'm just gonna take a sip. Marianne LaPlante.
Be anything else you wanted to know?
Who was she?
Was, like before, just an old lady. Her kids.
Oh god, that
moved
still
away
smells really
years
strong.
ago.
I wish I could
Never
transmit
come
this
back.
smell to you.
Never took
Had JD
her
today and some
calls.
beers. That's nice. I'm not really a fan of beer.
Out every now and then.
This is still the
She did
same
write
bottle of
monologues
whiskey
those
that I've been
little
drinking from
kids.
last time.
Always was a little off, but
Still 45%. Still a little bit left in the bottle.
Kids. That must have been ages ago. She was better then.
Damn.
The children kept her together.
4 JDs and 3 punts of lager. How'd she get like this?
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
Tasty. Still having a bottle of spirits for more than a week? Yes.
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Yeah, let's talk about Apocalypse Cop. Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. Ever think of that?
No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid, Polizonte.
Okay.
Yeah, cop. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say. The pigs level weird. But whatever gets you
Good
through
bottle
the
though.
day.
I'll keep it after I finish drinking. Where'd she get all the cop stuff?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes
Surely
up
not that
all
much
the
cop
time
stuff
on the
washes up
beach.
there.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash
Yeah.
up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Station 41.
Ooh.
A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net her something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those? Just dump them into the river.
I guess they do just dump police shit in the water. Good to know. Thanks, Titus.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Good job, boys. Also, I talked to Klasha, now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Ooh. Because I have seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. Yeah, let's do that one. I've seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Hey!
Ruby is missing. If you
I'm pretty sure Titus has the exact same response no matter which one of those options you pick.
You know how it works, guys.
But it's, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter. He stonewalls you.
That's nothing. That's
But
just
strictly
the
speaking, I
Eloise.
think he says the exact
You
same
don't
words
even
every time.
Have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised
we're
at how
very good
quickly
detectives.
it presents itself
Through
if you keep looking.
Insanity, basically.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window.
Ooh,
Behind
yes,
Titus's
please,
back.
please. We're not gonna... We're gonna leave first. Wait, can we scan the room?
No. Eyes here.
He understood what you were doing. Now,
Yeah.
yes,
Relax, Dennis.
I think we've already done this.
Dennis, call.
Let Dennis enjoy.
this one knows how.
Yeah.
Easy, fella.
Too late. You
Fucking say something already.
Alright, we will come back to that. Put on different clothes and try the check. I'm gonna do something more important than put on different clothes. I'm gonna look out this window.
behind the dock workers.
72%.
Window.
A bird flew by, wing beats, mysterious door scene, inland said go outside. You've been here a long time and you've really been here for ages.
There's a yellow ribbon
Bingo.
tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color.
Yes, it took us this long to see this.
Hanging from it, a bronze key. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone's hidden a key in that bush.
Huh?
Can you... Titus? Oh, wait, hang on. Can you let me slide by so I can grab it?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving.
All right.
Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the
Thank you,
window
Theo.
open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table.
Wow,
To
shit.
you.
He did it all for me. Thanks, Theo.
The key is brass. Workshop spare.
Hey,
is etched into
we
its
get
bow.
to open
The man
that
closes
goddamn
the window
door.
and sits back down.
Finally.
In silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you.
Off yourself. Make
Ow.
it up to me, cop. I still got my money on that.
Jesus Christ. He just low-tier got me. Does anyone know why this key was there?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys,
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Wonder what doors does it open?
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there?
Theo seems like a good sort. Theo's like the most sensible one of those, but also, I think he's the one that kills you if you make the wrong move. Anyway, now we have a key to a door. About goddamn time.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Kachak.
The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn.
He also
it
did just
after
tell me
all
to
these
krill
years,
myself.
But then, the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by regal spirits
Inland
from
Empire, there is no
distant
tomb
ages.
here.
No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood.
Yeah, this is a
workshop.
eatery. I tell you to kill yourself like every week. I mean, fair enough. Are you a good sort? Franco-Nigerian. Theme is horses and swords. Pinball is white Diora. Back glass shows a female figure in mourning.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's white Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during
Are
the
there,
Victorian age.
are there real-life
The
pinball
history
machines that are
themes are the worst.
history-themed? There must be, but I can't imagine that.
Grimaces looking at the machines.
Let's move on. Oh, wait, no, hang on. How about we fire one of these bad boys up and play some ball?
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't
Thank you,
broken,
Half-Light.
he would kick one of these machines about now.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
He doesn't.
What about the other one, the Franco-Nigerian ball? Want to play that?
No.
Red check, red check, red check, red check. Please pass.
It's strange that he doesn't like pinball. Kim here is a CI. His people are incredibly dexterous, and they all love
We
pinball.
might have to load a save.
Matter of fact,
Raiders of the Lost Ark pinball? I don't think that counts. Hey, didn't you guys, like, invent pinball?
Us? Guys?
stop.
I'm gonna listen to Volition.
Okay. I don't like pinball because I had to learn to play it for an undercover job at a pinball ring.
Oh, he tells us anyway.
It's a lame, boring, and unchallenging game. There. We can move on now.
Super. Tip top.
Oh, come
This
on.
will
No,
put
no,
you
no, 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 no,
off.
no, 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 no. No, we gotta load. We gotta load save. We gotta load save. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We need the proper version of that conversation. I know we missed out on a ton of... I know, like, we're about to miss out on a ton of stuff because of that, but... Like, I have to do all these checks again. It doesn't
you
matter.
again.
It's completely worth it. I need to show off the Kim lore. quick save regulate? I did quick save regulate.
Yeah, you got.
Hey.
Yeah. No.
No.
I don't remember. Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now.
Yeah. I picked the wrong conversation option there. I do quick save regularly, just not that regularly.
Again.
Okay, I didn't quick save after this conversation because I forgot that was a red check that couldn't be retried, okay?
Hey.
Yeah, you will. Auntie Marianne, fuck you, pig.
Easy, Al.
Don't disrespect Miss LaPlante, Copper. Wow.
Ask the children.
No. Yeah, Cop.
Police Station 41.
Sure enough. Where the...
Why?
Not quick saving after every check. I know. We're gonna choose a different one. 6.
Sounds like you wanna push.
Oh shit, he does actually have different dialogue.
Shit. Ruby's one of us.
And then the rest of it's relatively similar.
Of your eye, you see a little bit.
I'm gonna take off now. We're gonna get the bird in the bush.
Behind the dock workers, a ceiling. There's a young.
There we go.
I'm not your gent.
If he says it's there, it's there.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm got.
With the key.
Thanks, Theo.
I'm tired of listening to your shit off yourself.
Didn't even know it.
Never even seen it.
It could. Didn't even know it was there. No idea.
Never...
Alright. Now we can quick save and open that door. Or open that door and then quick save, I mean. The other way around.
You see the key dust.
Bingo! There are speedruns of this game, by the way. I think most of them use a glitch that allows you to have maxed out stats for everything. NB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. Why did it not come up with a thought? Where's the thought?
Over there, in the corner.
Pinball machine.
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats.
What if I missed the thought?
It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it. Lit. A phrase almost synonymous.
There it is, there it is.
All these mesm feels like it might jump. The lieutenant.
You can't.
What a dumb name.
No.
He doesn't.
No.
Alright. Kim Kitsuragi. Kim Kitsuragi.
Kim.
Yes!
Pinball Kitsuragi.
Kim Pinball Kitsuragi. AKA Kimball.
Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
So now he remembers. Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations.
But I still can't remember anything else. Also, hello Chuxel, how are you? Get well soon, please. But I can't remember anything else.
Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman.
You don't seem to really like pinball.
No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastique, science-fiction, and historic romance franchise.
Why did he become super French just then? It's from Fantastique onwards. He went science-fiction and historical romance franchise.
It is lame.
My ass is a little sick, but I hope you get well soon, like I said. If it's lame, then why are you called Pinball?
I am not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
How did you...
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop.
Okay.
It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide. End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15 years?
That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
Apparently when he was 38 he could pass for a juvenile. What is a pinball ring? Good question, I don't know. I guess it's like when it's like gambling rings.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
So that's why he didn't want to talk to Kuno.
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
I'm gonna keep calling you Kim, it's alright, don't worry.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is good too. Now, we really need to continue our sweep.
Have you seen how Saillites age? Apparently not. Apparently this is... Apparently they age... like... that. Anyway, time for us... I think it's interfacing. Time for us to play some pinball. Interfacing? It's either interfacing or reaction speed. I think it's interfacing. This one's also a red check. It's also like a godly red check. It's really goddamn hard. I kind of want to do it. With +1 interfacing. And that's all we get. From the age of 20 to 50, they don't change, then they become Yoda. That's the rule. Seems fair.
Over there,
pinball.
Not just any lit, a phrase almost synonymous with the Insulindian pinball scene. Any pinball scene.
Can you see this?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats, a classic.
You played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Let's take a look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering.
See here, I'm not actually talking about Saillites. Yes, you are. Be quiet.
A small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those
Let's go, Fingerboy. Let's read the text.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The myth legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Lovely. Alright, let's read it.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain.
Smash or pass, Kim Kitsuragi. Smash.
The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have
small
goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain.
We're gonna race goats.
Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Okay. Insert a coin. It cost 1 whole real for this? God, that's expensive. Maybe I am just broke.
Able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease.
Yeah, look at those lights.
Go, go, Fingerboy.
Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
What kind of guy?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
Oh, a racist.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
Technically, humans are at the top of the food chain, so...
He also hit his wife.
Oh!
And kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets.
I take it back.
Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Your main income source consists of raiding random crates and digging in garbage bins. Clearly you don't have actual people money. You'd think as a police officer I'd get paid a little bit, but apparently not. Anyway, concentrate and aim.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through.
We're truly gaming.
Tiny hammer shatters something.
RCM's a volunteer force? Yeah.
Something glass.
Uh-oh.
The words pale rupture light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
Pale!
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where...
Oh shit, it might be a visual calculus, not a interfacing.
The amount of focus it takes to predict when a ball goat is in striking range is
Please, please.
But it can
We
be
pinball,
done.
come on.
You're down to your last goat.
Oh, it's reaction speed,
Mostly by
shit!
sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times.
Can I level up my reaction speed quick enough?
Death.
Kim, it can be done.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Come on, baby. Shit!
You can't even see it. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal.
Can I save scum that one?
It killed itself to spite you.
I want to save scum it.
There goes nothing, finger boy.
Damn it!
The machine is dead and silent.
It's broken now.
It needs serious maintenance before...
Do it. Okay, I have one message of assent. That means I'm doing it. Let's go, finger boy. So it's... damn it. It is indeed... Now, which gloves was I wearing before? Off-light? Yeah. Alright, so it's reaction speed. Do I have anything that improves reaction speed? I thought I did. -1 reaction speed. I think I only have negatives. I think we've been through this. Yeah, we don't actually have any reaction speed items. Save scum if you want. I'm gonna dump all my skill points into it again. Somebody calculate the maths on this. What is the chance that I succeed, given that I previously failed?
Not lit. A phrase or...
The pinball.
Cornelia, get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers are above the theme, the areas around.
Pew.
It takes a go.
I feel so.
Go, finger boy!
The kind and avid. He also hit it, but you seem to be.
Your game suddenly maneuvering tiny. The words. You're down to your last goat.
Come on!
Mostly by sound. How?
Shit.
If you can't,
Okay.
the last goat plummets into
Unlucky.
the fog with almost
Unlucky.
suicidal
Damn, that's disappointing.
glee. It killed itself to spite you. There goes
Be
nothing,
racist to
finger
beat your
boy.
kids. Hunt animals and beat your kids. Are there any other gloves that I have that are worth wearing? Technically speaking, the yellow gardening ones are probably the best for statistics, but they don't look as drippy.
This small
I don't want to try
elevator
again.
is
We can't sit here the whole
dominated by a
time
bulb
doing the
that's been
same
glowing for ages.
frickin'
The latticed cage is
pinball
open,
machine over and over
inviting
again.
you to step
There's a
inside.
story here to uncover.
Smells of nougat and sweat.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you're gonna bring up the Discord?
Here's a control
That
panel
would be
to your
ridiculous,
right,
huh?
and just
Good thing we're not doing it!
people to- The maintenance card under the control panel reads, last maintenance, 10th July,
I'm drinking more whiskey.
88. There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international
God, that burns.
call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
Oh, that's good.
A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
Kaiser, I want you to stop talking right now. It says the last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
In the future.
No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
So not a message from the future.
No, I think the bureaucrats just forgot about this backroom elevator after the revolution.
Wonder what it was used for.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Okay. Let's go in. Hello, Haybleen. Good morning. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Schematics for a pinball machine. Futurism themed. Oh, sick! Pinball maker's coat. +1 hand-eye coordination. It's a secret tool that will help us later. What's the current year? Was this not maintained for like 70 years? What is the current year?
So this is where they brought
Like
40
30
pinball
something.
machines
It's like
to fix
50,
them
yeah.
up. A long
I have a
time
game
ago.
recommendation for you.
Everything is
Okay,
covered with
shoot, what
dust
is it?
now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing them.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe?
Ask
Before
Lily
pinball
later.
went out
Uh-oh.
of vogue.
Is this that H game you were talking about? This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
At least we didn't die in the elevator.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the artists bang away at it.
And we didn't get to play it?
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
The Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all that's left over from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Does that mean the Whirling really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here.
Of course he's going to
Anything
give me the
suspicion.
option to include that suspicion, not that it really matters.
He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood.
Hello,
ghost
Sage.
story
G'day.
About bankruptcy.
But hey, Bleen, it's such a quality game.
It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and God ought to be made knowledgeable.
Thank you, Inland
so
Empire.
he can perform counter spells.
Ah, those are such cute emojis. Finished thought. Hey, footprints!
You clearly see footprints
Pat
on
the
the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer,
This is so good it makes him forget the whole Kimball memory.
it was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation,
We were right.
adding a new fact to consider.
We were right. It was a stereo investigation. You're both sick? That's a shame. I hope you both get better soon. Gonna eat apple pie for breakfast? Enjoy. That sounds tasty. So what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route leading to the roof. The roof from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant. This prints, officer, could be the prints of our killer. And if not, at least there are good arguments
Don't
for
look
this
behind you. Why
Ruby
not?
doing
What's
it
behind me?
to present to Titus.
Let's take a closer look.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Soul could be bigger than Vamp. The souls have
What does
left a
Vamp
pattern,
mean?
uniform, horizontal lines.
Get up.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the
Your ass
workshop
cannot
floor.
follow directions. Damn. What? I was curious. Anyway, let's move on. Hey, a hole. A window. A tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
I think I can see into Clash's bedroom from here.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Hey, what were they doing in that room?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural. They're sensationally unnatural. This is the barred door you tried to kick in before.
I'm just gonna lightly punch the door one more time, just in case.
The door shudders a bit, as though it were laughing at you.
So what's on the other side?
Unless we veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof. We could ask Glacia about this route. See how she reacts?
Yes, it is quite likely that we will re-emerge on the M plane. Brace for psychokinetic impact. Or the roof.
Inland Empire is absolutely insane. What a hero. Unbar the door. Kaiser, did you stop talking because I told you to stop talking?
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Pip kebab. That sounds tasty. Smells like oranges. Hey, I found your boy.
Oh,
Did you take the documents?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway.
I
My
think
employer gave them to me.
I think the cryptid took it.
Cryptid? Of course. That must be it. Thank you. I feel better already. Now that I think about it,
You would taste like bitter
You mentioned
resentment and
seawater.
sarcasm. What?
I was
think I would
worried
taste
I'd been
nice.
too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
Wow.
The words, washed away, sound distant and strange suddenly.
All right. Bye, ma'am.
Somewhere far.
Wow. Yep, can you check your DMs? Kaiser, I'm gonna let you know that I can see the link you've sent me and I recognize the artist name. And I will leave it at that. Hey God, your hostel is doomed.
Was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Klasha broke the phone line, by the way.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had
suck.
one
You
good
suck.
guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Sorry. Bet you didn't want it to be her.
What's that supposed to mean? Fuck you, buddy. She's not my taste. Good thing she
I was
pays
being-
for her stuff on time.
Yeah, I was just being
I'll forward
polite,
her the
Jesus.
bill and be done with it.
Wow, she really isn't his taste. Her spell hasn't spread here.
Now, was there anything else? I have like 4,000 coasters to stack. And then I need to wash dishes because it turns out I have to do that too now.
Oh God. Hey, I got into the blue door.
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinballs.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Do you want to play?
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
You want to make it a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door.
Well,
back there.
enjoy your apple
The
pie
machine we
instead.
have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the
Don't
hellish
eat the
karaoke
pinballs.
machine. That one's always
I should play
causing
pinball.
trouble.
Now I want to play pinball too. God damn it.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be
Don't
overjoyed
tell
to
him.
hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Okay, never mind. Hang on. There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
In the next to Clash's bedroom.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the Whirling
Every time I
does
play
not
pinball games on the
spying on its
old computer
guests.
one, it made me unexplainably hungry. You got like Pavlov or
His
something.
face.
You sure you haven't been spying?
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it
Damn,
was.
he is mad. Holy shit.
Sir, he was only asking a question. It's his job and mine. See that it's covered.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day. And now a hole in the wall.
You've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the Yes.
I will be back. I got a quick save before I tell you about the
Was there something you needed?
doomed commercial district.
Another thing. Great. What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
So you do know the curse.
Everyone knows of it.
The Welling's listed on the intercom outside. It's one of the businesses in Building B.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
It was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. But perhaps the Whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tile work, these high ceilings, the nice rooms.
It is a nice hostel. Hey, Blaine, you're right.
For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept the place
14
up through
years.
hail and through sleet.
Damn, God is a cool guy. I respect him.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
You really care about the whirling, huh?
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way.
Like, he's abrasive, but only
neighborhood.
because, you know,
I've been
you
trying
kind of
to keep
trashed
it that
everything.
way. Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
You shouldn't be so worried, you know.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
Oh. We should look into that. Who named it the Whirling?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
Song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Ah.
Good pick.
I like God. I like God quite a lot. He has every reason to hate you. Yeah, he really does. Hey, what about the other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way.
I respect that, okay?
It's nothing like the whirling.
We should all respect our humble street cart food dealers. That is the lifeblood of many a civilization. Good luck to you, Mr. Gart.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Godspeed. I love you.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment...
That's all. Thanks, Gart.
Can we... Yes?
Bye, Gart. Let's talk to the man in the wig.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Let's talk about the hanged guy.
Okay, why not? Let's do the whole thing over again. We're not wasting time.
Oh, never mind.
There is no time.
So the guy who was shot and hanged may have been shot by the person who made it look like he was hanged.
A cover-up. What the author of the
Do you recognize the artist's name?
Makes sense.
No, I don't recognize the... Oh, right. No, of that, yes. Anyway. I know, right? But what's the motive?
You don't have a motive? Then the double cover-up seems too neat.
Yeah. Hey, why am I telling you these things?
I don't know. Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Bye. Hello,
Yes.
horse-faced woman.
What is it?
Did you hear me sing?
That was pretty good, Harry.
See, she liked it.
Whoa, how does she know your name? She probably heard it from somewhere.
I'm a rock
You
star.
have to be more careful, karaoke star. Names are dangerous.
That was... Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since
Gene,
I
why
had
are you so...
cluster
I mean,
headaches.
yeah, Jean, why are you so mad?
Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again.
Why are you so mean to me? What did I do to you?
Jean, he's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it.
Thank you. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous.
Preposterous.
I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Are you with the guy with the sunglasses?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He seems like a cool guy.
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Did you call me Harry?
Yes, I called you by your name.
How do you know?
What about it?
How do you know my name?
God, everybody knows your name. Please go finish
I am
your
a rock
investigation
star.
so everyone can go home.
I'm famous. Alright, goodbye. I also forgot to put hardcore in the title of this stream, even though it's the hardcore mode. Everyone must know that I'm playing the hardcore version of this game. Did I forget to put an announcement message in the announcements of the stream? God damn it. It's just empty text and 2 emojis. Shit! Hardcore! Quick save and then we talk to Titus Hardy again.
It's you again.
I only found out because of the bot. That's what the bot's for. Goodbye, Choxel. Get well soon. Thanks for coming. Solid theory. Hang on. I should put on the cool clothes first. Let's put on the logic clothes for logical thinking. Do we have any logic clothes? We have +1 logic already. Ramba, suggestion. +1 logic with this sweet logical jacket. I'm gonna sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! I'm fine. I'm just being very logical right now. Oh, and a dress shirt for extra logic. We're so logical. We're gonna absolutely logic the shit out of. And this hat! We're gonna logic the shit out of him. This is the logic fit.
It's you again.
Time to logic.
What is it?
Eshu? What? 97%. No way we fail.
A sudden flash of light
Bingo.
in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans,
Eshu?
bullet trajectories.
Oh, that was me
webs
sneezing.
Of human
Bless
emotion,
me.
all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here all night with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
I am a cop.
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go to the bar for a drink?
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you the whole time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out, too. She has a complex operation to run from her lorry. She's a busy girl. Always has been.
Of course. Ruby is the lady driver
The lorry.
in this great big jam mystery. Probably. You'll have to keep investigating. They'll never open up about it.
Just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically
The lady
got
driver.
to the roof and shot the merc. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
He's been through it. That means he's suspected her too. All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window.
We actually
This
might
was
get to the
crucial.
tribunal today.
Now
Shit.
let's place her on that roof. You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird.
I wish I was a
plans.
lady driver who led a
Remember,
gang of
you
unions.
can
Me
still
too.
mess this up.
You do agree the shot came from the roof.
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance the bullet came from the roof.
72%.
I didn't say that, Kaiser.
There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
No, turns out I can just do that.
No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk. And what they say doesn't sound like a science cop. You're a
I can be
madman.
a madman and a science cop.
Those numbers were an ass pull, man.
Yeah, and they don't put her on the roof either. It's just mambo jumbo. He hasn't got shit.
There's a route in the kitchen that leads to the roof.
Oh.
The pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball
Sip the alcohol.
arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called?
God damn, that burns.
East Delta Pinball Arcade.
Me too, Theo.
Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
Uh-oh.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
And there's a door straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7
We're being
minutes.
real detectives. It's detecting. Uh-oh. Kaiser's being unionist in my chat.
Quiet.
Jeff Bezos is gonna come for me.
We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about
He's
I
calling
go
Angus
instead of-
fat.
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
Fingerprints. I mean, footprints.
Footprints. Recent.
A week or two.
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that call. Good news is, I'm still listening.
Oh yeah, the key opens up the door.
I don't like guessing, Carl. No one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
And Ruby found it.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was...
I think he read that line a bit weird. He said quit jumping to conclusions, Theo, as if that was where the end of the sentence was, rather than here.
No, the ribbon was old, faded. It'd have been there for 20 years at least.
You could have just put it back.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits, and he knows it.
Well, we established that she could have done it.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it...
I think some of these dialogue options actually do matter, so you can't just pick all the wacky ones.
But what if you miss interesting information that way?
See?
The choices
Reaction speed thinks about it. A forensic expert on ribbons. I think it's a very old and tattered ribbon. The bullet was jacketed.
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade.
Bingo.
Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade, how did Ruby get it?
Just because it's rare doesn't mean you can't get it.
Carl, that's exactly what it means.
Who looks at a ribbon and can tell it's 20 years old at least? That man can.
Strong.
Ah, shit. Well, there's this rifle here.
That looks antique. A Bell McGray. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the workbook. Wait, what? Under the workshop. It was hidden there with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many.
I mean,
And
people
there
find
must
like
be other
old
caches
World War
too.
II, World War I guns that are just buried in mud.
God damn it.
And you can like
We
dig
need to
that
close
shit
that
up,
dump down
clean
for
it up a
good.
little bit, replace a few parts and it'll work.
That's a goddamn breech loader, too. Find one that works, and you got a military-grade weapon that shoots jacketed ammunition.
Gun.
He sees it. This is coming together. He must. Time to really close the deal. Show them the bullet.
Here's the bullet.
The blonde man looks at the mushroomed Deathbringer.
The first time I played this game, I think I missed out on the bullet.
Yeah, the bitch is jacketed all right. 4mm too.
So I didn't have this evidence on hand. I don't remember how we found out that he was... I think Klasha just had to straight up tell us.
Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close. You have been thorough. I'll give you that.
Anyway, I just need to find her.
All right. keep talking. I'm getting a bit curious about some things myself.
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Murder.
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
Ooh. It's not why did she kill them? Why did she organize the cover-up?
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Could have been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a mob? Or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Let's go find her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod.
We got him.
And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though.
When did she leave?
Sure of that. Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
As in the RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
And the hole in his heart.
Why not? You suck on that gun like someone tore you a brand new asshole.
Okay. Don't forget the funny tie.
How can I forget?
You and I are going to dance in the moonlight under a billion stars.
Thank you, funny tie.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What'd she tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes.
Ha!
And that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock. That you're a human can opener. That you play suspects against each other.
I have a reputation.
Open them up. Like cans.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it. Whack him. Or we can go on with
Yeah, please don't whack me.
I'm having to go.
I'm kind of like sorting out this whole case.
Kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim?
You are insistent.
Howdy, Toaster. Anything else?
Yeah, there was.
We are solving a murder. We're doing pretty good at it.
I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This called Titus. This called Pete. but she was too scared.
Everard's Violin you seem thin on info. She must know from somewhere else. From Jamrock. Something more.
She have gotten this info from Everard?
No.
Dude sounds like spicy horror on YouTube. Hi, Narek.
They don't talk.
I do not know what that
never
is.
met. They have
But
no
I am
relations.
jealous if they have
live
this
in
voice.
different galaxies. Get that through your head.
Because goddamn. Do you have any clues where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand.
I have great luck, Elaine.
You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Oh, unlucky. Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
You're all here. Who's out looking? Why does Elaine sound like he's trying to do a very racist Mexican accent? I think Elaine is actually just Spanish. That's the point. The gardener. She went to tell Everard.
You're a smart guy.
He's French. Is he French?
You're a stupid person.
I thought he was Spanish. He said Spanish words. He said amigo.
If he has to know, he has to know.
And he said policeman in a language that I thought was Spanish.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Where do I look? Elaine's a French name? Yeah, but we also live in, like,
there.
French England, so...
There refuse to unionize.
What language is Titus?
That's one place we haven't looked.
Greek?
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you
Time to ask about Ruby in the village.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorry man.
Okay. Titus is Latin. Oh, fair enough. Shake his hand.
His grip is firm.
They have shat. I mean, they may have shat at some point.
Granite. Not just granite. Tightly packed RCM sergeant material.
You should be a cop, Titus.
When are you gonna get it through your suicidal head? I already am. I just wasn't sure you were.
Titus is damn cool.
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you.
Ooh, I'm a bad cop?
Back to his men.
We'll find out, I guess. Also, I can take off this stupid clothes. I was only wearing it because it was providing useful stat buffs. There we go. We got the fit back on. Titus looks like if he ever smiled, his teeth would be begging for a mercy kill. Love him, though. He's kind of like...
You think you have a pretty hot...
He's a trucker type guy. And yeah, truckers are not particularly known for having good hygiene. Yeah, and?
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Class.
Oh, Volition is really mad at Class.
And Ruby-centric in the end.
What do you mean?
Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash?
Well, it could have come from anywhere.
Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere. But you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window.
And it's jacketed.
Good point. It is rather rare these days. But do continue.
Well, it was an antique?
True. Strange how you conducted the whole advanced ballistics analysis and then hand-waved it.
And nobody has mentioned hearing the shot.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all.
That one's actually really goddamn important. Nobody heard the shot.
Neither did you.
I'm done thinking about this.
That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now. You know that. Free as a bird on that roof.
Volition really wants me to arrest her.
Am I glad Ruby's in this shit and not me? Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous.
I think this is probably the furthest away that Volition ever gets from, like, being on the straight and narrow. He gets really mad at Klasya. We're not killing Klasya. Maybe everyone just happens to be deaf. Maybe. That is possible. Maybe they all, like, suddenly hiccuped at the same time and it drowned out the sound of the shot. Anyway, we've had our fun. You want to hear something depressing? We're going to talk to this old man who's very conspicuously alone.
Officer,
Care to play a game with a lonely old man? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's René?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
How'd he die?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Wait, did he push himself to prove he can pull his weight and doesn't need handouts?
Guess he was about to head home, cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Coquetto uniform I saw him in all the time.
Yes, Kaiser.
Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, cause he's gonna be buried without it.
That means the uniform could still be in the guard booth.
Don't make me take the dead guy's uniform.
To give yourself the real shot.
Do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there?
No. René was the most stubborn man in
Where's their Australian pass?
Nothing you or I could say would ever
There were like
push
those
him
two
to
Australian
do anything.
characters. That counts.
The man was completely immovable.
He has doubts, but right now, he just wants to move on and not.
I feel really bad for Gaston here. Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute Kent. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper.
I have dead New Zealand friends, I can say it.
The only people who could stand to be around him
Aww.
were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids, and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact.
He was an
that,
asshole. Miss him though.
Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
Something mean?
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
My condolences.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is, part of life really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day...
I'm only now just realizing how much this game touches upon grief as a theme.
I just don't know
Holy
anymore
shit.
about anything really. But you must need something.
Gonna ask him about Maybells.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
What are those?
That's their old name, dating back to the time of kings and crests, and all that other stuff he loved so much.
Why didn't he like him?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was a
Of course.
They
Right.
called them
I should have seen
the
that coming.
Revolution. I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the whole Insulinde. The royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore.
But you feel the dried flower in your hand somehow still does matter, although not to this sad
Can we
old
ask
man.
about Renee?
Yes,
I think we're done with Renee,
Yes.
never mind.
it is. I just don't know any
Union?
officer.
Nope, that's enough. Never mind. Thank you, Gaston. I'm sorry about your friend. Let's actually... I want to go up to the docks real quick. Because there is something I want to see. I don't know if there's any real point in going up there, but I want to see if we can get that damn crate open. I want to see that encounter. There's something in that crate, and I know what it is, and I need to see it. Because it's just so dumb. I need to see if I can see it for myself. I've nearly finished drinking my whiskey. It still burns. Oh.
You're back before the cargo container.
Let's rhetoric this door open. Actually, that is a good point. I should make sure I have high rhetoric. Logic, authority, drama, visual calculus, conceptualization. Logic, authority, visual calculus, drama. I don't think I have any rhetoric tools. I do not. This is important. I should definitely level up rhetoric. Where is it? Blue, rhetoric. I have actually reached the cap. That has never happened to me before. I have never reached the cap on a skill level before. I guess I need to try and level up something that increases my rhetoric cap. Though I don't know what would do that. Anyway, we're gonna try and convince this door to open.
Cargo container.
Ah!
This drawer has, despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you,
oh, it worked!
Light emerges from deep within you.
Hello? Anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the
Bingo. A pirate!
You can't be serious.
Holy shit! I've never actually seen this screen before. This is completely new to me. Oh my god!
The man stands at the far end of the shipping.
Ah! Hi,
it's
bye.
hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his
Good timing.
details, but you do feel the overwhelming
I just finished my whiskey.
Of capital.
Capital?
The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Good evening to you too. We're squinting at this thing.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted.
I love the picture that they use for him. How you doing, Bach?
Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello?
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors.
Kinda tired. It's okay, me too.
You can't hear him exactly. Yet you're able to understand every
Yeah,
word
good.
he says.
Thanks for asking. We are enjoying Disco Elysium as I have discovered the mega rich light bending guy.
Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Why could I hear him clap and rub his hands together? That was weird. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam.
Is this a social commentary?
License holder.
If you can glean some kind of social commentary out of what is currently happening on screen, then by all means go ahead.
Mr. Diodor, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi.
I mean, maybe they'll give it to us later, but at the moment, my name is Harrier Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
Thank you. How did you become so rich?
Oh Lord, not this again.
What's the matter, Kim?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you
Kim's
sure
getting a
this
little
is
bit
really
upset.
the
I'm
case?
sorry,
You
Kim.
say, sure, Kim, I think it is. And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the
Hey,
case.
don't say that! Also, I just realized the money display right here says one. Hang on, how many zeros is that? 15,755,013.
All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
What is it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard.
Vi, I know you were joking, but can you glean any kind of social commentary from this? I think the absurdity is overriding anything that I may be reading from it.
Once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead, no matter
I feel like
what.
I'm having some moment.
Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
We're gonna pick the redistribution of wealth.
Sure, and they benefit when I buy things.
Apparently that was the centrist option.
Do you know how many jobs it takes to build and maintain?
Okay, because I just got the achievement for picking the centrist option 7 times. Ah, there you go. It's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood economics. I don't know anything about Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Oh, right, when you just get to the end game and you're just rich forever. $1 million?
Dozens, at least.
Oh, dozens.
Of course, in the future.
A lot of this stuff is trippery. Fair enough.
My point is this: every man gets what he earns. It's the height of tyranny to take that from him.
Okay, Andrew Ryan. Being a high net worth individual sounds great.
It is truly. It's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself.
I dropped my poker chip again.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place?
Hey, what?
That's what you need to
What's going on with the light?
What do you mean?
You look different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No, I can't see your chin.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches
I thought it was pronounced Wiesmann.
0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
So what's our coefficient?
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient for you and this individual appears to be 0.9998, repeating.
Nerd moment to mention. There is a real coefficient called the Gini coefficient that measures inequality in incomes. It doesn't account for light bending effects. I will just make that clear. But something like this does exist. You telling me that you're so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I am but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
Oh, okay.
A man this chill is at least a triple-digit billionaire.
Kim, are you seeing this?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez.
Wait, really?
Container, which I admit is odd.
Yes, I imagine that does.
Wait, why doesn't Kim see the light bending? What are you doing in this container anyway?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think.
I can't really argue with that, unless you fall into the ocean.
By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
We're in Martinez, a district of Revachol, the former capital of the world.
Ah, Revachol. I remember walking its streets as a teenager.
I know, Vi, it's very disappointing. Kim is so high value, his coefficient is different. Yeah, maybe Kim is a triple-digit billionaire.
I can get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low networking.
I'm trying to figure out what this guy's accent is. I swear it keeps changing. Hey, why don't you help him?
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls.
I mean, that seems about as reasonable an excuse as any. He's Indian, I think? I keep hearing that! But then he, like, rolls his R's and he sounds Russian?
Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have
Like I'm sure that shorter sounds more European than Indian. So you travel from place to place via shipping container.
smart, you know? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth.
I mean, part of this is just the voice modulation.
Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio system,
Hail-proof outerwear?
hail-proof outerwear,
Huh.
and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Those things sound pretty nice.
Don't get me wrong. They're nice things. But once you achieve a certain level of wealth, your time
He's starting to sound more realistic, which is a bit frightening considering he is a hyper-rich, mind-bending, light-bending guy.
He speaks from the heart. He has very different problems compared to low net worth individuals such as yourself. For example, no problems at all.
So you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle?
What? No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
Kim's really mad at me. I'm sorry, Kim. But also, I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance,
Oh, he thinks I'm smart.
Dealing with a smart man. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I think they only have coins for coffee machines.
Again, surprisingly realistic, I think.
Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
Almost nothing.
That's the idea, my friend. You've got to work for the rest. Maybe you can make that money grow.
Right.
Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
Wonderful.
These ultra-liberal types love losing huge sums of money on ludicrous proposals. Ergo, you should come up with a plan that's totally dead in the water.
Hang on, I gotta put points into conceptualization and change my clothes. I'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by. If you ever have an idea you want to pitch me, I'm all ears.
Actually, you're all light, but, you know. Oh my god, it even messes up the menu. Conceptualization. Do we have any Oh yes, this jacket that I can't see right now gives us conceptualization. Visual calculus. Oh, this shirt, also conceptualization? None of these, however, give any more conceptualization. So I think we're all conceptualized out. Yes, we are.
Why does art inspire you so
Why are we talking about art all of a sudden? It does, yes, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse.
Alright, I'm skipping that dialogue.
Short,
I'm bored.
is the highest form
Would I fit into the art world?
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic.
I'm an art critic.
With that beard and those clothes.
A critic of
prophetic.
The classics.
Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Is architecture also art?
Of course not. It's autism. Box drawing.
Oh my god! I wasn't expecting that voice line. Oh shit.
And criticize the genteel institution.
I was about to make a nostalgic critic joke. And he just calls architecture autism. Okay. Jesus Christ, conceptualization. That was a bit insensitive. What about music?
Only the most experimental kind.
I guess I've been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real art here. Become the art cop.
Don't I have to be
art critic, half cop,
100% cop?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here?
Oh, okay. 50% art critic it is.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street. You must
Right.
go ahead and provide savage criticism.
I am nostalgia critic now.
The world is yours.
I can't believe he called us autistic. My brain just called me an autist. Oh, these are red checks. Shit. Oh, shit. Okay, hang on. I'm quick saving, just in case. Can I put more points into conceptualization? I could put 1. Yeah. Whatever. Give it a shot.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Congratulations.
Damn it.
You've somehow managed to...
You should invest in a youth center.
A youth center, huh? What kind of youth center?
A place to teach them practical skills, like teamwork and self-discipline.
That one.
Come on. Tell him what he wants to hear.
Economic values.
Brilliant. Without children, who'll be there to buy stuff in the future?
Wait, are we gonna succeed with failure? If it doesn't work out, we can always repurpose it as a shopping mall.
When life closes a door, it opens a window, yes? What do you expect it to return on this?
Highly educated, work-ready human capital?
You're deep into ultra-liberal territory.
Hey, we're doing good.
Good work.
Very impressive. You've got a natural eye for unusual investment opportunities.
Thank you.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck.
Oh shit, are we gonna get money?
What's the point?
Or is he gonna give us bugger all?
You have to follow all the rules. Here's the
Oh my god!
lead funding. This should be enough
Wait, are you for real?
the concept and get things off the ground.
Bratan, now's your chance to take some time off. Spend it with your good buddy and get absolutely wrecked in the process.
I'm an investor now.
What is this shit? Calculating risks? Bratan! The risks you can't calculate are the only ones worth taking.
I just don't see the ROI in that.
The lieutenant looks at you with horror. You've been mumbling to your necktie in a daze for several minutes.
Yes. Now you're displaying it. The eccentricity that becomes a wealthy individual.
Thank you for placing your unwavering trust in me.
Remember, it's not a handout. It's an investment. And I expect to see it.
Do I have to pay this guy back?
The lieutenant stands there, dumbfounded. His mouth opens slightly.
Can I give this? I'm suddenly a lot less confident about this.
Is he having a stroke?
Kim, you alright?
Yes, I'm alright. Can we get going now?
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with?
No, we're good, thank you.
The pleasure was mine. Unfortunately, I must be away soon. The next time we meet, I'll be expecting an update.
I may have screwed myself over far into the future.
Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind.
Kim?
Yes?
Okay, never mind. Sorry, we're gonna step outside. Did I really get 100? Holy shit. Holy shit, I'm rich. Oh, wearing this outfit, no wonder I got that. Look at me. That is a fit. Oh shit. I have 100 real. I've never had this much money before. What do I do? It's not a cowboy hat, thank you. It's a detective hat. I'm a detective. Hard-boiled. Noir. Thank you. It is. It says Dick Mullen on it. I don't know what to do with 100 real, I'll be honest. I think Silang was selling sneakers for that amount of money. Detect these nuts. Shit. You've got me there. Does this make me a high net worth individual? I'm gonna properly save now. That's so weird. I'm gonna check our quests, because we actually have a lot of stuff. Ask about Ruby, ask the scab leader, determine the shot, ask Klasha, special borscht, sync signs, help the ravers start with the nightclub, find the murder weapon. Ask Kuno about the armor. Oh, I can do that. Let's see if we can talk to the scab leader about the tattoos.
Right to work! Right to work!
Hey, can you help me about these tattoos?
Don't think so. Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
Yeah, let's leave.
Actually, I think we should maybe even get going now.
He clearly does not think poking the hornet's
Are you,
nest is
no,
a
actually, I'm not even going to ask that. I don't want to. The mercenary man's scaring me. It is very snowy right now. It looks cold. I wish it snowed down under. It does in some very specific places, but it don't down here. Guys, I have 133 rail. I don't think I can get over this. I'm rich.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of the armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
In the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Good on you, Kuno.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Love Kuno. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care, I think you mean. What do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit.
What are you
Came
talking
around pretending
about?
like he cares about cows.
He means Mañana.
Oh, you mean Mañana?
The gates.
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here
Right,
pretending
okay.
like he likes cows.
No
Trying to
snow
get
here.
to
It's
peep
been
at Kuno's
raining
armor.
recently. Ah, that sounds nice. I like rain as well. I wish it rained more often.
This troubadour has it.
You're testing Kuno's patience here. Get lost,
Alright, bye.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
That Carol looks like me. I look like Kuno. I'll take that as a compliment. Everyone loves Kuno. I've almost figured out my date of birth. Let's talk to Mañana. I wasn't going to, but now I found out that he might have some stuff. Do I want some stuff?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Armor, gimme.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
Promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
Oh, did he lie to me?
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
That sounds accurate.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuno used us to scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Where'd you get the armor?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
Oh.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What kind?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just...
Oh, we're learning!
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
4 pieces of armor up for grabs then, but I already sent the boots away.
I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
About the
they're
leggings.
just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Okay. May have better things to do too.
I agree, officer. Let's focus on the hanging, and later some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Nice. From what I learned, there was a very heavy, boring set of armor.
Thanks.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful. He is not carrying pieces of armor right now.
I mean, it is snowing. I don't blame you for being happy about not having to, Not having to deal with all this. Find Morel, getting the body down. Look at all these tasks we did. Alright, so where is the rest of that armor? We're gonna talk to Kuno for lying to us. What a little shit. How dare he lie to the police? How dare he? Sorry, I'm using mouse and keyboard, or rather I'm using keyboard instead of mouse because I'm scratching my leg. It itchy. How's everyone going? This investigation's getting very interesting.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Talk to Mañana.
So?
He said to thank you.
Fuck, okay.
Playing Sea of Thieves? That sounds like fun.
That, yes?
Hope you're enjoying. Sea of Thieves has...
Your fat ass running around like jello.
Sea of Thieves has the best water in any video game ever made.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Kuno seems a bit awkward about this.
Good idea.
Let's move on.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. Get the fuck out of here, Patterson Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
I want the armor.
Yeah, real interesting.
The fuck about it? You're
Get lost.
Never mind, I got nothing else.
Kuno.
Alright, anything else to do that? I guess that task is done. We got back to Kuno. That's it. I know that you can get the arms. I don't remember where you get them from. And it's bothering me at this point, so I'm gonna look it up. I need to find out. Because I remember getting them on my first playthrough, and so all of a sudden, I can't get them right now. I haven't found them so far. And it's bothering me. We're gonna find them. Sorry? Ask who about it? What? Huh. Hang on a second. There's also a thought that I unlocked on my first playthrough that I haven't been able to get so far, and it's confusing me, because I thought it unlocked pretty early. So now I'm gonna find out how to get it. Okay, yeah. You get it by finding pieces of the ceramic body armor and equipping one of them, which is what I thought. But it's not showing up in my thoughts cabinet. So somehow I haven't been able to unlock it. This thing here, Fairweather T500, is supposed to unlock, I think, as soon as you... I'll unlock your thoughts. It's supposed to unlock, I think, as soon as you equip one of the pieces of the armor. But I'm wearing the cuirass, and I have been doing so for the last 3 days. And yet, it remains locked.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see.
Can we conceptualize this wall real quick? Let's conceptualize.
Just an ordinary wall.
Bingo. Yeah. Failed.
Why must...
I really like staring at this wall, Kim. Leave me alone. Equip it again, idiot. I do equip it, and it keeps giving me the same thing. I can unequip it. I can re-equip it. And I don't understand. Try harder. It's a skill issue.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire
words
my mural?
said their best.
I don't believe it.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
There'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Can I skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay, how?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance.
Have you noticed the quiet?
Ooh.
If this place is a sepulcher, we'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Yeah, that makes sense. Catch you later, Cindy. I'm gonna go upstairs to talk to her and see if she has more dialogue. Specifically about the armor. I want that armor. Balcony. Excuse me, Cindy.
Hello again, officers.
Murder?
Actually,
We weren't put on this earth to make your life. Can't you? I haven't really. Yeah? Fine.
You've listened.
Never mind, I can't find anything. Okay, that's really weird. I've somehow done things in such an order that it will not let me access the rest of it. Which is a shame, because the rest of the armor looks pretty cool. But that's fine, it's not really useful in any way. The gloves are cool, actually. I'm kind of sad I'll miss out on the gloves. The leggings I've never gotten. There is an achievement to get every single piece of the armor, but never bothered, to be honest. I like this theme a lot. I say it every time I come through here, but it's still true. Hey, how much are the sneakers?
The speakers below are banged up and worthless.
Oh, shit!
The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
I'm gonna buy them.
Super cool! Now the premium lifestyle is yours, officer.
The
Thanks,
sneakers
Ceiling.
seem to vibrate in your hand.
They don't... So they take... We don't get the +1 perception boost, but we will get hand-eye coordination and reaction speed boost, which is really good. I'll just spec into perception. I can't. I'll do it later. We've got a thought to unlock, though.
Date of birth generated.
Oh yeah, we can find out how old we are now.
You were born in the year 07.
There you go.
In the last year of the commune of Revachol.
Okay, we know what year it is. It's 51.
On the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
44 years old. Canon age, there you go. And now I have cool sneakers. They don't quite fit my outfit as well as the previous boots did, which is a shame. But hey, in fact, is there anything that is better in terms of pants? The jeans are good, but they nerf reaction speed for a buff to Electrochem. And Electrochem is useful like 3 times ever. Electrochem mostly just encourages you to have fun. Which, don't get me wrong, valuable skill, but not particularly useful. So we can check for bullet traces. I don't remember exactly where. It says Land's End and the island. But the problem is, I don't know where Land's End is. Oh, Land's End is up north. Never mind, I do know where Land's End is. Alright, no worries. I've never bought those sneakers before, by the way. I've never had this amount of disposable income. 50 real? Are you kidding me? That's a damn fortune. Excuse me.
Our tenant,
Do you know Ruby?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind.
Oh, right, you're blind.
This is sharp one.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
We're just here to help.
Aye, that you are, Dark Omen. Help yourselves and your organization.
She's a bit bitter, huh?
Gather on the horizon.
Come on, you can tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack.
I should look around my shack, you say? In fact, wasn't there a shivers when I first came in that said, look under the floorboards? Starting to suspect people don't like Mr. Dubois much. I wonder why.
In this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
Move the board aside.
Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and
What's in here?
sawdust, but nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea.
Let's take a look.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then something hard wrapped in paper.
What's that?
A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet.
A bullet?
A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Like your own Villiers pistol, for example.
Not the murder weapon.
The floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. You have enough to confront her with.
I now have
extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops.
I now have a pistol and ammunition for that pistol. I am armed and dangerous. I have a gun.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension.
Muzzle-loaded bullets, cylindrical bullets.
Handle almost fusing into your.
Not like a ball, no. I think my hand recognizes this.
It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain.
It looks like a flare gun.
In Jamrock. It was so long ago. Sheathe your sidearm, officer. A serious law official, cop by the book, should know to only unholster their service weapon
fair enough.
when using it is unavoidable.
Can we see the bullets? You've got 2 bullets, apparently. When did I pick up the other one? I don't remember picking up 2. Oh, unequip it.
An intricate web of blue. It's still
yucky.
kind of.
Yeah, I somehow have missed out entirely on the thought that gives you a bonus for the armor. Which is interesting. Anyway, we now have evidence. Time to use the evidence.
Our tenant, the police.
Why is there a bullet?
I hope. Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
But you didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant. And not a stupid one either.
You rented the room?
Yes. I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
That's for the police to find out. Right there. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
She left on Monday.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
The room as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Anything else?
No.
What's she like?
She's good company. Knows how to talk to
Aw,
an old
how
woman.
nice. Let's try not to. Let's try to make sure Ruby doesn't die.
So I
Wouldn't that be
really
nice?
appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Why do you think the damn bullet was there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have an explanation.
Do tell.
An exit plan.
Exit from what?
This.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
You ever witness any issues with behavior?
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way. But I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset.
The sun sets for everyone.
She isn't what you call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose control of herself the way
that's good.
some people do.
Behaviorally sound. Do you have any technical equipment?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieu she'd made.
It's cute.
Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north. You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
Well, you don't know me.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Further up the coast we go, then.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The felled electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
Washerwoman, I'm really going to goddamn try.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
I swear I am going to try, but the outcome is not necessarily in my hands. Also, I forgot to re-equip my my multi-tool, my pry bar that I so love. All right, well, we have a lead. We're not arresting Clasher. She is not to be arrested. We're gonna go up to the church. We can go round to the Feld mural in a bit. But to the church we go first, because we have a date with the Ravers. Same address the lead programmer was looking for. This is why no one respects the RCM. Nobody will know! It's fine.
What is it?
Hey, what about the hole?
The swallow, you mean?
Never mind.
Great. Thanks.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
What? No. No one's suspicious around
God, you're
here.
such a wet blanket.
She has not seen her, sire. It is true.
Okay. Hey, help out the Ravers.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
You mentioned your research isn't going very well. Maybe I can help?
What? No. I don't really need any help with the project.
Yeah, but if you finish the project, you wouldn't have to live next to the Boom Boom.
She thinks about it. A glossy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
You mean this thing?
No. That's the production schedule.
Shit.
I don't need it. The right filament memory has offsite copy written on silver tape.
What's an offsite copy? Why do you need it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project.
Oh,
the radio game
jeez.
we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She's making it extra simple for you.
Thank you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left.
Okay, we have to run
the
back.
Exact location of
Naked
the
corruption?
It's you just have to go to my old
We're not
workspace and
arresting
get the filament.
Clasher, not because of corruption. It's morality.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy,
Why is it on
then
site?
Why is it still on site?
Oh God, not this again. It is not on
Okay, never mind.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data. We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her.
So it's in the Fortress Accident in the doomed commercial area?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop.
Actually, I've already been in there.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
Great. Where is it?
In the giant ice bear fridge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she did just say
told
that.
you.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there.
They said they moved it, though.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
Sulislav.
Zawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Sulisław Zawiza. God, he was always so
Sulisław?
hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep. And the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads...
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound.
I couldn't get the thing open, by the way.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet.
Ooh.
It's a thing.
Why can't you go and get it yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse.
Are you a part of the
Whatever
curse?
that means. Of course not. Anyway, I don't have my keys anymore and she won't let me in.
Why does she think you're part of the curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer.
What if it
She
does?
thinks it emits elemental evil. It doesn't emit. It receives. You sound just like her. She's
the lieutenant.
Once I came in, one more
Alright.
thanks.
Oh, shit.
Here's my Qualsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to.
Yes? Thanks.
I get her big pry bar. Yes! Oh my god! I look like a Final Fantasy character. I can get into anything with this. This is a big success for me. This is, oh my god, this has been a wonderful day. I've been cracking the case. I've got leads. I got 100 rail from the hyper-rich light-bending guy. I've gotten a Final Fantasy sword. This is wonderful. Oh, I'm having a great time. Let us go. We shall open that bear fridge. And then we shall be able to explore up and down the coast. And we shall be able to get some stuff. Well, we're ticking off so many tasks off my list. I feel really good about this. Just like tick, 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 tick all the way down. There's no moral reason not to arrest Klasha. She's gonna die! I don't want her to die. She's Pretty Woman. She's the femme fatale. I mean, I guess that means she has to die because she's a femme fatale, but still! We don't let the Pretty Woman die.
This machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Am I supposed to open
orange
this?
machine is dead still. It has a
She's obviously lying. Shush.
churner and an electric
I screwed it up.
and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to
Oh shit, hang on. I should have put points into physical. Shit, I messed up. Did I quick save before I walked in here? Oh goddamn, I didn't. We'll come back later. How do we wait for it to defrost?
The red cable is plugged into.
It has been defrosting for like several days.
This orange machine is turning the. It's all gone now.
God damn it, I screwed up. Alright. Guess we'll leave and come back later. Shit. It's the moral intern that's trying to kill her? That makes it morally right. I don't think that's what moral intern means. Okay, so we can go up and we can investigate the other possible locations. Then maybe we might be able to go for this. I don't know. I really don't know. Damn it, that spoiled everything. It was all going so well. Oh well, let's investigate the boardwalk. I should have done this before. Clearly I don't know my processes very well. I should have come up to the church. Well, I thought I was going to come back with the filament, that's why. I thought I was going to return all victorious-like, but no. Apparently not. Door. Let's see if we can open this.
An old door, worn by elements.
Oh, could this have been used to take the shot?
From here to the violin, I can't see how.
Damn, never mind. Guess I suck. I think there's a thought that's meant to unlock when you try and open this door as well, and somehow I think I missed that too. So something's weird. I don't know what's going on. It seems like I'm missing out on specific thoughts that I should be able to get.
Here that would sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot. The wind picks up. Fine sea foam lashes your face.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there.
Maybe
whirling in rags.
Maybe the campfire was used by the perp?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere.
Maybe they climbed the comms tower.
Biddable Prime, was it? It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
He looks like he's cold out here at the tip of the coast. The jacket is warm.
You look cold. Maybe a little hat?
No.
No what?
No, you're not cold?
No. An orange pilot cap would not help.
Oh, okay. What about the cigarette butts?
Those? Smoking assailant Ruferos Tumutiri to Astra or Joan? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That means something.
Hello, Waltz. Good evening. I hope you're feeling better soon, and I hope you get a lot of rest. How are you? Wait, you already said how you are. Hi! Look at the water.
There, 1.2 kilometers over a glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags.
Ow!
With binoculars,
I hate Bleen.
see a young...
Well, they didn't fire from up here, apparently. So we can rule that out. What do you mean, this scene? This is not scene. Hydrate, okay. Oh wait, she's trying to whack me again. Ow! I can't believe I figured out what she was doing just a moment before she did it. I turned Kaiser evil, by the way. Explain how. That's concerning. Stop hydrating me. Ow! You stop that. This is why I had to put a cooldown on it. Do you remember? This is why. Because you people couldn't use it responsibly. Disco Elysium would be a good movie.
There's some tear.
Okay, apparently this does not count as the boardwalk. Not where we're supposed to investigate from. Ow! Stop that. Stop that. Dodge. Ow, it didn't dodge. What if I put my hand in front? Hit me now. Hit me now. Ow. Ow. Hang on. Ah! No, wait! Hang on a second, I gotta move my microphone. The microphone was in the way. Okay, do it now. Haha! Protective! Ha! I have a shield. I have a shield. I'm protected now. Is that a thought? That's a thought.
The remaining windows.
No, that's not the right
a
thought.
Strong gust. Dripping water falls.
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes. Because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Can you still shoot, though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
His hands lead the way when it comes to that.
Cool.
And his shoulders. It's reflex.
Oh, I think. Sonotru level logic now say skibbity toilet. What are you talking about? What is he waffling about? Is he alright? Are you mentally well? Alright, what counts as the boardwalk for the purposes of me triggering this thought? Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. Okay. Surely it's over here. There we go. Nope, that's talking about how I could fall and die. No, I watched Hot Fuzz. What's that got to do with anything? I see no boardwalk bullet traces. And the game is not being helpful about it, so, guess it's fine. Autosave. I hate drawing. It's okay, me too. What do you mean you asked me if I was... You say that like Hot Fuzz was bad. Hot Fuzz was the opposite of bad. Hot Fuzz was good movie. Boardwalk burger? I have no idea what that means. What's boardwalk burger? You are great, shut up. Yeah, but I can still hate it, you know? Man with child.
Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitaragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Hyperlink?
He's just making up a fancy
Half-Light doesn't like this.
This doesn't mean anything.
What's that about Windows?
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
Hi.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
I'm looking for a suspect. You seen anyone suspicious?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
There's something friendly and familiar in
a
how
day
he says
off.
That. A day off.
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
How did we fail R&D? Okay, let's look at the building first.
It looks old and weathered. With
why was that a challenging encyclopedia check?
Carcass. Bushy undergrowth.
The cryptids live in it!
Of the collapsed rooftop.
No, they don't. I'm sorry.
Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
What's a research and development department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development.
Ah.
They don't use it anymore. You're probably more familiar with RTD, research and technological development.
Mea culpa. You are not familiar with that one either. This
Nerd.
man is a dickhead.
I don't think I've ever heard of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge.
Yes, Kaiser, you are precisely correct.
Remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein.
Königstein.
After an aggressive move to
today is the day of Königstein, apparently.
A global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still,
this man really is. He really does talk like a professor.
But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that ace?
It was here in Martinez.
He talk. No, I just realized what he talks like. He talks like an infotainment YouTuber. A tape computer.
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a
Tell me I'm wrong.
solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer.
He talks like Kurzgesagt.
Which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
Peanuts. What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Little child. Oh, look at him. He looks like a little orphan boy. I mean, clearly he's not an orphan. He has a father here. He'd make a video essay on Ratatouille and would start it at the Battle of Agincourt. So Matt Pat. Abeline, look, he looks like Pomni. Pomni. I'm gonna click off now. 3, 2, 1.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government
Pomni mentioned
and expropriated those very advanced prototypes.
Pomni mentioned!
Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Proud of you, Abeline. So you're saying they built this boardwalk? I think that is what he just said.
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Shame.
A pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer
that
there
would
were a
look
big
really
wheel
cool here.
lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
Did they shoot the engineers?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for
Abeline, good question.
Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
Wait.
I can send you a reference. Wait, hang on, I'll send you a reference now.
The excesses
I don't really have a reference is the problem. Like there's no formalized design for Pippi. There is like a few informal ones, so I can find one. Hang on. Let me take a quick look. I know I had one. Where did it go? There we go. There's the informal one, and I have another one. Hang on. There's the one that... Don't tell me I lost it. Uh-oh. I might have lost it. I might have lost it when my computer died. There was one that... Oh no, there it is. Found it. There you go. There are your 2 reference images. Hang on, I gotta bring back OBS now. What do you mean start? The sliders could go further. Soon he starts using he, they, uh-oh. I'm gonna need that, find that clip about architecture. You mean the autism one? Send them to me too, dickhead, I asked for them. Ask Abeline to send them. Let's not tell the child about the murder of people during a war. Tape computers.
Tape computers.
What did they do with the tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write...
You can't just meet me halfway? What do you mean can't meet you halfway? I've told... Oh, tell the kid. Too late. What was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio...
Okay, you know what? I will tell the kid.
...in world governments by the newly created...
We can do that conversation again.
...on the 7th of March in the year 02. It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know,
such a nerd.
called
He's
it a
such a nerd.
On her political concept
oh my
album,
god.
From Becer than to Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol...
That said, I do want to watch
his
his video essay.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
Worms.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book.
Oh, I'm afraid...
Wait. Is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the
They all
revolution?
died.
Officer, I told you this chapter of history wasn't on Mikhail's curriculum yet. Let's keep this kid friendly.
The boy looks first at you, then back at his father, confused.
It's alright. He'll learn one day. How'd those tape computers work?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But
his smile reminds me of that Reeves engineer who... Ask him again. We can't just keep looping the same dialogue. There's no other outcomes. This won't embed the conversation more heavily in the child's brain.
Freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort.
What now?
It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Hughes joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center.
What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? And who the hell are Keith
Hey, what's
and
this?
Kai Juiced?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art.
So there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose
Michael
to...
Reeves. You're making this up.
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center
Stop
is
saying
a place
that.
you can visit if you're ever in Redefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary
Mojo
art
Dojo
research
Casa
center.
House. It's just the geekiest smirk you can
Perhaps I should
imagine.
return to the tape
God,
computers.
look at him.
As I was
Like I
saying,
said,
the device itself was a very
video
elegant,
essayist,
fragile even. One could write
YouTuber.
directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations,
What the hell?
and project output onto a white screen.
Analyze
It was
the
a beautiful,
handwriting?
delicate thing.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
Cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries
Rest
setting
in
fire
peace.
to this precious device. But so they did.
He seems like someone who would make a calmly
Experiment
spoken
vanished
2-hour
into
video
fires
response to an
of
online
07.
drama. I don't conform to artist standards. I love drawing feet and hands in simple shapes with no phalanges. It's so much easier. I'm glad you're having fun.
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the felt playback.
Who relies on their
experience.
mild-mannered temperament and
Those
British
are
accent to make you think they have good takes. Maybe he does have good takes. He hasn't given us a bad take so far. Why'd the revolutionaries destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands.
Shame.
Either way.
Two seagulls circle in the sky.
Oh
You
shit.
look up and think, really? Or was there a fourth prototype?
I love that Shivers can give us this information. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, so... But that's a real place.
But of course, what else?
Do you have money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
No, I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some.
Can I have some?
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in more general terms.
That is exactly how you approach somebody asking you for money. No, sorry, I don't have any on me right now.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of
I
our
completely
hometown.
don't blame him for
It
responding
wouldn't
to
be
me in
wise
that
to
way.
carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
Fair enough.
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff. Does he work out?
By the way, do you work out?
I do some Lomantang stick fighting now and then.
What the hell is that?
It's an anthropological heritage of the Lomantang people. A martial art of sorts, but what not a lot of books mention is that it also carries a cultural significance among the Lomantangs, as it used to be the best means
You
of
keep small
showing
amounts of
off
money in
to
a
lawful
pocket separate to your
bride,
wallet, so you don't need to
which,
take it out. I barely even carry cash anymore.
interestingly enough, brings us to the socio-economic structure
God damn
of
it.
the traditional rural tribes of the
It's gone straight into a
Lomantang
tangent.
Isles, which... But anyway, I'm boring you with details again.
Some
You
weird
were
meth
saying-
head asks you for money, you hand them a $5 and live. That's fair. I carry change, bruh. Habeline is nicer than me. Full in coins. I don't remember what I was saying.
Then I guess everything got said, right?
Thanks for the information, bye.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain. If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking. Whatever.
Whatever, indeed. Big wall.
You see,
You keep it in a pocket because if you take your wallet out, someone might snatch it.
The signage
Interesting.
has peeled off. A slogan used to intertwine with the above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon
Who's
also
speaking?
fall.
Who's speaking?
And the coastal breeze
I'm
rustling
speaking, and the
sighing
narrator
in
is
the
also
remains
speaking.
of the edifice.
I love Philomena Kunk.
There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Why do I feel like I know this place?
Indeed. Somehow you knew it was here. And
I love
Urban knew
that
it,
some
but
of the
one
revelations-
that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and light.
Some of the revelations that Harry have.
You felt it before when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain. The feeling persists. It has been in you ever since.
Are literally supernatural. This is information he cannot possibly know. Could Ruby be in here?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack, in that church tower, maybe.
This Shivers call is the only mandatory Shivers check in the game. Because if you don't do this check, you cannot progress. So what I'm saying by that is, if you want to win the game, if you want to complete the story, you have to follow a hunch that is given to you by magic.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds.
King Arthur, I love Philomena Kung. What if he knows and forgot? We're chasing after a person who has fled, leaving behind no traces. It's like BBC Sherlock. I am BBC Sherlock, except with more drugs. What am I attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind. The city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there with your hands fallen to your side. A prayer of sorts. To Revachol.
She could be anywhere.
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas.
It's like Ace Attorney. Detective Sherlock BBC a lot, didn't he? He kissed Martin Freeman.
At least. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And if we don't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk.
Do I have to actually go through those places again?
Already got you. Buckle up and raise your collar.
Oh shit! I can just do it again.
To be wet and cold.
Let's just do it again. Easy.
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to
Here we go.
Pressure.
Mandatory Shivers check number 2. I forgot there's actually 2 of them. I was wrong.
She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does the breath go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs. And then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
I think she's in there!
Okay, why?
The wind told me.
So, how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building.
I've sweared.
Basically.
I just tend not to.
Finally, my time to shine.
Can we climb the ladder?
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Good plan, Kim.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
I like that he accepts the explanation the wind told me. Look, Kim has seen a lot the past 5 days. He's just sort of had enough, okay? Anyway, we're gonna climb the ladder.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground, and you're 180?
180 seems about right.
Not to mention that the roof...
I thought the game generally ends in 5 days. I think it's a bit longer than that.
Up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to... What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
We have to conceptualize our way up this ladder.
Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Even if it isn't, no one told you.
I can't remember it's not a thing.
That's not how physics work, detective. And even if it were, wouldn't you need some kind of apparatus? A teleportation field or...
The difference between Harry and a magician is where they pull out random bullshit. One comes from their hat, the other from their ass. I thought I was on the roof, then I was. We're about to see some teleportation.
What are they talking about?
Quiet, child.
Teleportation, Mikhail. It's generally thought impossible.
Wouldn't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
Alright, we gotta savoir-faire our way up to the roof with our teleportation. I also said I need to do my... What was it? I need to open up that thing, but that'll be later. So I'll save this for now, actually, and I will save the game for now. Hold on, I have to change my clothes. I have to put on my climbing clothes. Give me a second. I'll free up my hands as well, just in case. Conceptualization, logic. I don't think I have any savoir-faire clothes. I'm already wearing my savoir-faire clothes. Nope, that's a -1. Shivers. Oh, these sunglasses make me more adept at climbing. This is good. Yep, that's about it. The yellow pants are savoir-faire, aren't they? No, the yellow pants are -1 to savoir-faire. See? -1. The absurdity of life, aspire to be Kim.
The rusty ladder leads.
50-50. Let's flip a coin. Ready? 3, 2, 1, flip! I failed.
Second thought, maybe teleportation isn't a thing.
Why?
Because you're just standing there squeezing your buttocks and nothing is happening.
Kim, it's not happening.
You're not. Please, don't try to climb the building. We'll get in another way.
Okay. But we'll teleport in later. Try again. I want to see you You want to see me save, scum? Let's look around first. You ever move your hand quickly in a snapping motion and your veins verbally tell you they didn't like that? Sometimes.
Could this be an alternative path
Let's take a look.
Fell building?
Reload. Why do you want these? You want me to save, scum, to teleport?
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness.
We just look at alternate entrances, guys.
The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
What's in there?
A thin layer of snow gleams inside the pipe.
Okay, what else?
As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts.
Teleport, coward. Guys, it's gonna be a lot less interesting than you think it will be.
On the right side.
I wonder what a maxed out run looks like. Basically, succeeding in every roll.
And nothing.
Minus like the 3% chance you fail.
Bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe.
We get into the Feld building through this pipe.
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller,
damn it,
it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either.
Okay.
However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around, and it's right here, a maintenance door.
Oh yeah, big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it.
Hang on, I gotta equip my maintenance door clothes. Where's my physical instrument clothes? There we go. Maintenance door clothes. The tank top also gives me +1 to +1 to physical instrument, but oh no, that's -2. Damn it. None of these help, which is fine. We'll give it a try.
Behind the pipe.
Ah!
The mate.
I failed.
You and the lieutenant lean all your.
Let's take a breather and try this again later. It's very tough.
2 old men fail to open door. Where's the other? Oh yeah, right. I need to put on my nerd glasses again. Where are they? There they are. Good morning, Pippi-Mint. Kim is just staring at you. He's staring at me trying to teleport as I clench my butt cheeks. I mean, we can. I don't want to sink points into savoir-faire just to go for this damn thing. I did not teleport. Now, let me try and get that boardwalk check first. I'm surprised it's not triggering. I thought it was around here. I thought as you walk along here, you're supposed to have a like perception check or something. Maybe it is perception.
and tear.
Or visual calculus? I don't know what it would be. To be able to complete where is it? This one. Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. I thought somewhere around here. I don't understand why you're finding this. Just teleport. I can't just... Oh my god. This isn't whatever fantasy novel you are referencing. You know what? Fine. I'll save again, and I'll use my one skill point. I'll use my one skill point to allow for this to happen. But if we mess this next interaction up because of it, it's not my fault, okay? I need this for the record. If the interaction that occurs after this teleportation messes up, it is not my fault. So we are just going to stick 1 point into savoir-faire. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. Fable, I see. And we are going to try and teleport up here. Hang on, I gotta... Oh, shit, I forgot to equip my teleporting glasses. There we go. Teleporting glasses.
The rusty ladder leads.
72%.
Yes.
How'd I fail?
Teleportation is completely... It doesn't crumble in your hand, as one might expect. In fact, it doesn't even bend. Your fingers slip from the round.
Oh, I fell.
Officer, be careful. Officer.
The ladder.
Ow! Ow!
With what remains of its metallic luster as you hit the barrel and tumble onto the ground.
Enough of that now, officer. There has got to be a better, more age-appropriate way in.
God must dislike you. Indeed.
You're old. That's why you can't do it. Old and...
Oh, the game's calling me old and weak. Can I try this door again? If not, we can load save. It did save there for a reason. See you climb a ladder and say this motherfucker can't teleport. Alright, we'll load save. You guys want the teleport that bad. We will teleport. Here we go. Ready?
The rusty ladder leads to the roof.
We teleport. Teleportation
the rusty
time.
ladder leads to the roof. All
There we
you
go.
need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
Teleport!
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear. Your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I did it, Kim! I teleported!
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear...
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
I like that he just accepts this. He hears me yell about me teleporting up the stairs, and it's just like, yeah, whatever, fine. You teleported. I don't even care anymore. You guys don't even care about the teleportation either. You're talking about guilds now. Anyway, it's time to confront our prime suspect. Oh, postcard. Glass covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. By the way, when he says, don't go without backup, you can choose to go without backup. It kills you. You die. Flashlight. Yeah, it was lame. Kim is amazing. You wanted this! Last century? Brought down and forgotten so long ago. Covered in orange mildew. Pulling with something. Hey, Kim. Look at him standing outside that door.
Rusty metal plates that slide apart.
Who's there?
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
Okay. You're welcome.
It's much easier from this side. The panels on the rails slide once you dust the sand off. With the help of your partner, from the other side, the doors open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
You ready?
Yes. Time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
Not running is a great way to do that.
What way a guild's a weeb thing? Konosuba, and that is literally the only one I can think of. File folders. I don't actually think that. He's just trolling you. You have been trolled. Dusty panes of glass. Oh, a sick jacket. You can actually sprint. Every time the game tells you don't run around, I'm pretty sure you can run around as much as you like. I don't think the game actually cares. Yes, he got me. You got. A crevice in the wall. Ooh. Stuff. I like when there's stuff for me to take. No one slept here in months, maybe years. A Kazmazov hat! I can be a communist! Revolutionary propaganda.
And mutton chopped man.
It's Mazov. He does look like me.
At you with sad eyes. Years worth of dust. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand. Grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers.
Jimmy's rustled, merely pretending.
You shudder.
It's that Mazov guy.
Some radical or radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
How long?
Half a century. This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
So all these secret weapon caches and bunkers.
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of
every time they say communard, that is not how I read it. That is absolutely not how I read it. Okay, communard.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Maybe I should move in here. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Someone have stopped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Can I steal some stuff other than the cool hat? Ushanka seem comfortable. Oh shit, I should not be sprinting. A bunker window.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window...
Oh, right, this is where you need to go for boardwalk.
Killed the mercenary. This does look like an embrasure.
An embrasure?
A slit made for shooting out of.
Steal history? Yeah, it's mine now.
Outside the window, desolation. Snow
could
falls softly.
Could this have been used as a hideout?
It's a great place to hide. And Mazovianism and murder are certainly not mutually exclusive. But there hasn't
I can't see the whirling.
In Egypt, indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting
Thank you,
control.
Authority. I like Authority's cool hat wreath thing.
In fact, I think we're done with this bunker. After you, officer.
He's already standing at... What? Wait, how did we get outside? I don't remember walking out that door. Hey, footprints. Very big, obvious footprints. But I'm going to explore the other way first. A buzzing in the air. Wonder what that could be. Spoiler alert, I know what it is. I've already played this game before. I know what everything is. But it's still exciting to go through it again. The buzzing is getting louder. Gee, that seems bad.
There it is again, like a swarm.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
A ghost.
Either way.
Wait, Waltz, you're just about to miss something exciting.
There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
You don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
It's not a quib. The situation is dangerous.
Think it's our suspect?
Possibly. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step.
Communist game. You're gonna miss the exciting bit.
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
Maybe we should tell Joyce about Efrat's plan.
I leave that to your judgment. You already know what I think about cross-pollinating information like this. It's dangerous, but...
He just can't be sure. Maybe it will yield something useful.
How bad do you think things will get?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
What's waiting for us?
I think I see a cavern.
Heiser, I don't know anything about geography.
I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
God damn it.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
I sprinted for like 5 seconds, the game tells me off. My wife Joyce. Yeah, your wife Joyce. Feels strange. Stuff in here? Oh shit, a cool jacket. Holy shit, a really cool jacket. +1 composure, +1 shivers? What does this current one give me? Esprit de corps and shivers. Oh, I do like Esprit de corps though. But that anorak looked really cool. Money! Money! Alright, time for exciting things. We walk out into this nice little area here. Look, a painting. Ah, my brain!
Body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills.
Hi, it's brain men.
A strange
brain
like you've never
break
felt
time.
Before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
Heiser, I don't know anything about history.
It's like a
I may be avoiding your question somewhat.
All at once, but her words are the only ones you can make out.
I
know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable
Ow.
right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance.
The lesbian.
Here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike.
Owie!
It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathway.
Cover ears.
No, buddy.
Ow.
That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from
Holy
this.
shit, this may kill me.
It's an entirely
Arrest her?
new type of
We can try.
Wayne, don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
You're under arrest!
Really now? Check this out.
Shit!
With a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel
Kim!
exploding in your...
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency.
The ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right?
An arrest class. We're not going to get a chance to arrest class yet, I'm afraid.
You knew what you were looking at.
Ow. Oh, that was Mandarin, I think. That is Mandarin. Keep your eyes on Ruby.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable.
We get to learn about the Pale from Ruby as she tries to kill us
Force
with
a
the Pale
radio signal
compressor.
grid on the Pale. Literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there.
Remember,
in the Pale, people lose their minds in just a few
numbers literally break in the Pale. So the way that you navigate the Pale is by pushing maps across radio waves through the Pale to force physics to work.
So, what we are experiencing is a...
And that's how you navigate the Pale. If you're lucky. You can still get lost.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world.
On which island off the coast of mainland China is Mandarin also spoken? I don't know why you're giving me a trivia show right now.
At the upper
I can't
end
possibly
is a
think of any
large
reasons.
prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may
Yeah, we're
hear
destroying her
some
with
numbers.
facts and logic.
But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio.
Well, rather, she's destroying us with facts and logic right now.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
How'd you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
I'm gonna let you know right now, you cannot arrest Ruby. There is no option.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you
God,
to
I really
set
hope I don't
yourself
screw up
right.
these checks.
It's a bit
There are
like
2
looking
checks
at a
coming up.
very confusing
I don't know what
movie.
happens if you screw up the first one, but I know for sure what happens if you screw up the second. Oh, finish. French? Oh, music. Damn, that was kind of a jam. Clash, it would not have helped. Japanese. Have you experienced this yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
This is great, but let's talk about the guy you killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not the cops.
Can you turn it down?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Okay. Russian? I think? Trying to figure out what languages the numbers are. Alright, we're gonna move on.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got
Oh,
a
shit.
gun, by the way.
That's nice.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better.
Yay!
She can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't.
I am, by the way, on 1 HP.
Just keep her talking, and you'll be through this.
Ooh, I can... Let's talk first. How'd you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under floorboards.
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
She didn't rat you out, by the way.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find to my back.
Should have sneaked better. Apparently so.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now.
Preparing for the worst?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's a good point.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
Did you shoot Laylee?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
When I threatened to arrest her, Clashia told me everything.
Oh. Well, I guess I always knew she was a
Sorry,
survivor
Ruby.
above all else. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Titus took some convincing.
Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like.
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by?
It's not personal.
I didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
I have questions.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Did you say Lily was a likable person? We're gonna learn from her now.
Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
No sympathy?
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count.
Fair enough.
Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
Nothing more personal that you had against him?
You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem.
Okay, good to know.
Definitely
She gets
not a
lots of
reason
pussy,
to
apparently. My captioning software censored that word. Did you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
More questions.
I'm listening.
An alibi?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you.
It was 10 minutes they couldn't account for.
You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
No one takes 15-minute leaks.
Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped by the bar.
And it's enough time to commit the murder.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
The secret way through the whirling.
Don't know it, but also...
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
That's rude.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof. Or we would have all heard it downstairs.
Aha! I knew it!
She has a point there.
No one takes 15-minute leaks.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You have a gun.
And?
Where'd you get it?
The gun store.
What gun store?
Trigger Happy Jacks.
Really?
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier?
Dubois clearly never met me at work. Do you have another gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
The breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
What kind of gun is it?
A knocked-away 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not
Cool.
really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That isn't it.
Collect guns, old rifles?
No, they're not practical. Break too often.
Okay.
Yeah. Evidence.
You like Klasha?
I considered her a good friend, yeah.
I... Sorry. Wait, what the fuck? Is it, wait, I don't fucking remember this line. Is this real? Wait, fucking... I'm about to have a fucking breakdown. Hold on a sec. Sorry. The dialogue option says, "Are you a girl liker?" You're a girl liker, aren't you? I don't remember this. I feel like somebody's fucking with me. I don't remember this line being in the game. I feel like this was added after I played. What the fuck?
What the hell, man? Yeah, why not?
Oh, she is a girl liker.
Her hand slipped from the dial of the compressor for a moment, almost turning it down. Then she put her hand back. Not yet.
She's a girl liker, isn't she? You like peeping?
I'm not following your clever insinuations, Detective.
There's a hole in the wall.
If I want to stare at a pretty girl, I can pick one up at a bar. Or, worst case scenario, look at a naughty photo. Who has time to go skulking about the whirling, drilling holes in walls?
She looks like your type.
What the fuck, man? She's everyone's type. She's your type.
How did you know
Are
that?
Sure you're not the one who was
She's kind of. What do you mean?
Peephole?
Ruby? Ruby's kinda.
She's beginning to suspect you've broken into her lorry now.
I'm not gonna say that first line. So you haven't been doing it.
Nope. Look, she has an effect on people. That je ne sais quoi that makes, for the same reason that she's everyone's type as an object of desire, she's not irreplaceable.
You wanted to sex her.
Oh, so that's where you were going with this.
She said you wanted to run away.
Well, that's a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts. We didn't
Aw,
want
that's
to catch
nice.
up with us.
Aileen,
We
please
enjoyed
elaborate.
listening to music together. Why not go on a road trip?
The lieutenant watches her expectantly, occasionally shaking from the pain.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausy was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what this dialogue option means, but I'm picking it.
She does know how to pick 'em.
So what happened?
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit.
Aw.
About how she was confused because she felt so close to me.
Aw,
And
resentment.
valued my friendship so much. And how
Poor
guilty
ladies.
she felt for leading me on. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine, I'll take it and move on.
Pasha said you got angry.
Yeah, one time when we'd both been drinking, I said some heated things about how dangerous her patterns would be.
I mean, you are completely correct about this.
I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean tragedy.
And you still helped her.
Yeah, the girl seemed terrified. The merc was beyond caring what happened to his mortal coil. It was a no-brainer.
Alright, other things.
Go ahead. It's your body.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
Do you like rooftops?
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
Only reason?
The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia.
What's so great about her? I don't remember this conversation being so long.
I used it to tune in.
We're very good at
frequencies.
dealing with pain,
That's
apparently.
How I knew to be prepared for your arrival.
Okay. So you definitely didn't shoot the merc.
Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar.
Did you leave any flowers?
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
Symbols of revolution.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around?
But she was mourning.
I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too.
That is a surprisingly fair and realistic thought. Anyway, so you didn't leave them?
No, I did not.
Okay, let's take a step back.
Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
Oh wow, I can keep asking questions. Who killed the merc?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
What happened Sunday night?
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
Oh, so if you... Okay.
It's okay.
If you don't destroy it, I guess she just gets away.
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over
Colonel
a few
Mustard in the
years.
library with the candlestick. Genius.
Then Klasia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
She seem high?
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
Said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done
guess
too
she
much
read you
blow.
wrong too.
It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit.
Unlucky. Skill issue.
She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Seemed like you had a plan prepared.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
She lied to me again.
She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Her idea.
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me.
God damn it. Maybe I should have
She was
arrested
able to
her.
get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
Of course you should have arrested her.
You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise.
Resourceful.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her.
Should have arrested her. No, I'm still pretty sure the moral intern thing is real. I'm pretty sure if you send her in, she dies. I don't know if that's confirmed, but... Do you think she killed Lily?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried the lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going, fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town.
Here we go. This is the meat and bones of it.
By a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
What do you mean by that?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Uh-oh.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. Fucking hell. And why me?
Oh, poor Kim.
It's especially bad suddenly. felt like a vein exploded.
Who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Do you know that? You must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to la puta madre.
We're a bad cop.
Did someone mention a fucked up tie? I call bullshit. You're too crazy to be corrupt.
Thank you, Ty.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make up bogeyman stories about cops all the time. I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
He's dangerous, right?
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
No, that was... I'm really supposed to know this. But I lost my memory recently.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
No!
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you.
How can you be corrupt? You're clearly insane. This does stick with Harry's mind for a little bit. Like, he gets upset about this information.
A city block closed off from the rest of the city by dark buildings. Rows and rows of poppies.
But Kim assures you that you're probably not corrupt.
Flanking his steps. The man looks around, then up at the sky, sighs. Taking out a knife, he crouches at the end of one flower bed. He scores a seapot.
If you're corrupt, wouldn't you have money? Probably. Or I could have lost it all. I did get very drunk. What'd you do to this madre anyway?
You know what I did. I fucked him over. And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily.
Oh.
Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural?
Is there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you.
I don't know.
What happened to them anyway? Sure you do. I bet they're just outside waiting.
She really doesn't believe me.
Chances.
Who was in the squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had two guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either.
What else?
One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde.
A chipper blonde, you say? Possibly standing outside this very building right now.
And the woman...
Interest, anyway.
The woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying.
A woman and a brooding man.
About right?
Satellite Officer Vtuber looks out of the window grimly, then puts his coffee down and turns to Patrol Officer Mela. We could either take a room here in the work.
Vtuber. I wonder who that could be.
Let's go home, John.
John Vtuber.
Happened today, she responds quietly. John takes his blonde wig off. Call Heidelstein. He can give us a ride.
With a blonde wig. Ha! I think I know them. They're in Martinez.
Friction, lock, set.
Those are noises.
Leave me here. Please delete. Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything...
Do you know anything about the bunker next door?
What bunker?
The communist one.
Don't know anything about it.
Okay.
No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Ow! Don't kill me. Holy shit, I might die.
Keep calm. Breathe in.
Alright.
After the pain recedes.
Try to break the machine. Bingo! I don't know why she lets us get away with this, but it works. Get wrecked, machine. I did it!
The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
You're under arrest.
She looks at the machine, assessing the
skill
damage.
issue.
Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
And this is what she does. Okay. Hold up a second.
Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes it is.
Remember when I said there's no way of arresting Ruby? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna... 92%, please don't fail.
She's
oh, thank God.
Desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You need to give her options.
What options?
You know.
Maybe I can talk her out of it?
This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives.
I guess if you choose number 2, she dies. So I'm just gonna choose 1. I would rather not have her shoot herself on stream. Thank you. Please leave.
She stares at you, frozen. The gun still in her. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Remember, threatening suicide works.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears.
That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Good call.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated.
What if we just let the murderer go?
I have a feeling we didn't. Her tent. We should check it out.
Alright, we did it. That was the big exciting moment. Where we almost watch a lady blow her brains out. But she didn't. And we get, oh my god, we get 3 health charges. I love that the game recognized that that was a boss battle. Cooking utensils. Money. And we get our loot at the end of the dungeon.
It was pitched by practiced hands. The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp.
That's cute.
A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship.
See anything?
Rager Monthly. Journal
a notebook.
Material. You pocket the worn brown leather journal. A trusted friend left behind.
We should read this immediately. Like, right now.
Okay, time to read the book. Read.
A thick journal. The cover is worn. It's made of full grain leather.
Chanel.
The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name.
Alright, we open the book.
Chanel. The journal falls open.
Oh, we can study the handwriting first.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently.
That's cool.
Perhaps too confidently.
I haven't written handwriting in a long time. I need to practice. I like to think mine looks nice. Flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal
Very organized.
reflections, all dated.
Very organized.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What kind of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact
Drugs.
information, quantities, directions.
Drugs.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes.
That's
I
cool.
can give this to her after we finish this.
Diagrams?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches,
Anything personal?
calculations, short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues, always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
What'd she write when Lely died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
What'd she write when wait, no, I already did that. What about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell.
Oh, mentioned.
What about this M? Could this be La Puta Madre? Here, March 9th and...
Great. M's peon is coming to town. No doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly
but I'm a regular cop,
over
man.
my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? The call? Did M call her personally?
Oh, hey.
Why?
There we go.
Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake. You didn't follow through. You should have shot her in the head.
Chill out, Half-Life. Jesus Christ, this is a coincidence. I wouldn't do that for a mob boss.
The thought steadies your nerves. The journal stops shaking in your hand.
Read the entry.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made
and she was right.
To believe in the best in people.
Which is
Boys,
unfortunate, but right.
But experience tells me. Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures, first of all.
Oh, he really did threaten her.
Right. I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly.
Most recent journal.
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave
70
alive,
XP, holy
what's my
shit.
next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder. On top of that, forever on the run. Not really my idea.
Poor Ruby, man.
Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
Framed.
That would be a first, or a fourth.
Like Klasha.
But who's counting?
Like Klasha.
He thinks.
I can't pronounce her name anymore.
Does anyone
Klasha.
get framed?
Anyway, maybe it's good that we didn't catch her then.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Good luck. Kim, am I really an agent?
No, I don't think you are.
I got a whole new task for this.
If you want to be sure.
His trust is well placed. You aren't. You can feel it.
Great. So who killed the merc?
Klassia was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or...
But no one heard the shot.
Maybe she had an accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on her.
I think Klassia disappears after this point.
One thing is for certain. We have business
I
back
genuinely
in
don't
Berlin
recall,
and
but I
Rise.
don't think you
Questions
get
to
to
ask.
see her again.
We should
get to it. Alright, back to the whirling. And now this is the really big moment. If we can figure out how to get out. I'm kind of lost.
Ratan! Now is the time!
Time for what?
Oh, you will see. Pass the spirits! The blue medicinal spirit! Grab the bottle and uncork it! It is time to unleash the other world!
Wait, right now? Ruby's gone. I don't think there's anything to celebrate here.
Hush, hush, Ratan! Now is not the time to celebrate. Now is the time to get ready! Trust me on this! This
Remember
is
when
what
I
it's all
said
been
that
building
Harry is
towards.
supernatural?
It's gonna be off the hook! Off all hooks!
Let's... Okay, open up the bottle.
The bottle opens with a silent, mysterious hiss.
The Thai wants the
from
bottle.
its mouth are as
I wonder
crisp
why.
as the northern winds, howling somewhere, lashing the boardwalk with brine and rain. An ancient warmth crawls under your skin.
Now, Bratan, take me off!
I didn't know I could do that.
Bratan! Have I ever lied to you? Just take me off!
Okay.
Your fingers manage to undo the oily knot, and the necktie slides off. It looks so frail sitting there in your hand, weighing almost nothing.
Now what?
Now, put me in the bottle!
But why?
Trust me! Just trust me! You and I are gonna have so much fun it should be illegal!
I suspect that it might be.
Just put me in the bottle, Bratan! I'm not gonna let you down! You and I are like the same person!
Into the bottle it goes.
As the necktie slides into the purifying liquid,
Ugh.
large stains of grease rise off from it
Ew.
and float to the
Is that from the necktie?
There,
Am I that greasy?
dissolve and disappear completely, cleansed by the blue spirit fire of 98.7% pure
Oh, that's good.
alcohol. The fabric looks almost new again. No longer like a disgusting worm of the lower intestine, but like a colorful and deadly poisonous reef snake of the Insulindian Ocean.
So, what next?
The necktie floats in the bluish liquid with almost unearthly grace.
Necktie?
There is silence.
Okay.
The lieutenant has been observing you quietly.
I now
all
have a
this time.
spirit bomb.
I've got to ask, what are you doing?
I don't really know.
That makes two of us. Let's not waste any more time under this boardwalk. We need to clear this all up, somehow.
We've just made a spirit bomb. How interesting. Wonder what this will be for. I'm very excited. Alright. Let's check our items and let's save properly. I am going to prepare for what's coming next. It's time for clothes. We want... No, not suggestion. Conceptualization, logic. Interfacing, electrochemistry. We want authority. I know we want that, and I'm pretty sure we want logic and... What's taking away from our authority? Volition, empathy, gloves, other glasses? Damn it, the glasses give us logic, but they take away authority, which is a shame. Because I think we need both. Hand-eye coordination is useful, we want that. Logic is useful, but not as useful as something else that I'm looking for. We want... Land Empire Volition. We'll add that, why not? We want the cap. It looks dumb, but it'll be helpful. Are there any useful ties I can have? I don't think so, actually. Interfacing might be good. I actually can't remember. And I'm gonna cross my fingers and pray. Pray that this turns out as well as it can. I remember the first time I went through this event, it went bad. I showed up with nothing. So this time, it's gonna be different. We're gonna do this properly. How's everyone going? I hope you're all going well, because it's about to get interesting. Okay. I'm gonna step over here and save again.
Stop. Now. It is time.
For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
What am I supposed to do?
Your old friend has prepared you for this, at great cost to himself. Make sure you have the spirit bomb in your hand. When shit goes south, you hear what sounds like an enthusiastic gurgling coming from the spirit bomb in your pocket.
I'm not sure I feel ready.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
How do we know this is happening? Who knows? But we can feel it. And this is gonna be bad. Alright. Gun in our right hand. Spirit bomb in our left. Everything is prepared as much as it can be. Hand-eye coordination up. Authority up. Everything except encyclopedia, basically, is as good as it can be. I'm almost considering leveling up some stuff right now, just to make sure. I don't remember what needs to be upped, though. Logic might be good to improve at this point. I don't remember if there's a logic check. I think it's a rhetoric check, not a logic check. Authority I might up, just in case. Authority we should be fine on. But if we fail that check, I am restarting the whole encounter.
All out of shits to give, loincloth.
Here we go.
To the fucking reckoning. Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right? Shut up. Talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
It's time for the tribunal.
Shh. This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Courty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street?
Mm,
This isn't a
you're wrong
frontier
about
town
that.
or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it. Peaceful. Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all. Heavily armed. The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
We're out of time.
The Mercenary Tribunal.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
That's the merc at the gates.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
All right. Stop! Police!
Get lost,
Here we go!
Cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
Pig fuck!
Jesus Christ. You're drunk.
Ah, yeah. Welcome to the fucking party. You're probably gonna get killed too. I don't give a shit if you're cops.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down.
I'm gonna
and
say,
talk like civilized
the first time I
human
did
beings.
this, spoilers by the way, I got Titus killed.
She doesn't seem to understand the severity of the situation. With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the blue medicinal spirit in your hand seems to have a pulsating glow. It feels enticing somehow.
All right, end game. Light me on fire and throw me in his
Thank you,
face.
horrific necktie.
Wait, it's a good thing you have an anthropomorphic petrol bomb. It really is.
We gotta
But you
wait.
have to soften him up first.
We gotta get it working
Present
first.
an argument.
Give us the best possible chance.
Even if it comes to a fight, it's a good idea to get under his skin first.
Let's see it.
I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here.
Who is that? I didn't know you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Owen Cloven. He
Owen
doesn't
Cloven.
talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
What was that, Rude?
Rip you open.
The killer.
The gunner. The raddest. The killer. What do you think he does?
Kills?
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up.
Oh, it's that turn
The
again.
apocalypse style.
Easy. Easy now.
They didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did that?
Someone else who's not here right now.
How fucking convenient.
Gee.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
Someone did it from a great distance. A sniper.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop?
Uh-oh. Don't mess us up, don't mess us up, don't mess us up.
Right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me. The magic fucking sniper. One more time.
Listen, please.
Oh my god.
This cop and this drumhead cop.
Oh my
try
god.
to-
I don't want it to get killed. I swear to god, I'm gonna get a shot. I could level up logic, but it's a 42% chance and it's a red check. If I fail this, I'm safe scumming.
The heart has confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud. In a public place.
He was shot! He wasn't hanged, listen!
You're lying. The Paul heard it.
A Q Model 40 revolver. 8 rounds.
Oh my god.
The gun slowly sways in his hand from the inebriation.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Hanging was a cover-up.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring.
Please tell me
Then
she
the
didn't get shot.
boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crushing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
Not true. He purposefully over-aimed and shot the window. You had him second-guessing himself, only for a second. Do not assume he will miss the next time.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
Okay, I have a good chance of killing him, which is good, but we're gonna keep going through all these anyway. You're drunk?
Yes. So what?
Your judgment is impaired.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
Oh yes, very stable. Wild Pine's rep does not approve.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Wild Pine's gonna get on your ass for this.
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes.
Okay.
Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else. Get him distracted.
She told me.
She's gone, you stupid fuck. Sailed off 5 minutes ago.
Ah, yeah, she does leave.
Give a shit about
God
you, Silos.
Damn it, Joyce.
Stay cool. Don't do anything stupid. The company bitch is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this
Shanky is a coward, but he's smart.
They're huddled close in a formation. Steal. The rest will stay. Even if it means dying here.
Where's Klasia?
Who the fuck is that?
Klasia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left.
Ah, yeah, she does disappear.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
God, what are you doing?
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire. You know how much windows cost?
Okay, he is brave. What do you mean she left?
She left. Her room's cleaned out. Right before these assholes showed up.
God damn it. Everyone.
We should have arrested her.
Thank you, Kim.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
She's gone.
Alright. We got a good chance on this one. Think of the argument.
Alright.
Bingo.
Here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Who's in charge of your unit after the death of your colonel?
I am a Grinnell Major with over 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys, I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike.
Fair enough. So you're the highest ranking?
Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun, but we're beyond that now.
So what's the highest ranking colonel?
King Reaper.
Oh shit, really? Oh, okay. Reconsider.
You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun.
Yeah, I can't beat you there. I already have an excellent chance for this hand-eye coordination check. I'm just filling out all the other options. Talk about the hanged man.
Of course. Nothing
Shit.
bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to
I can't believe I failed that. I'm not gonna do that.
Even better, it will further destabilize him, costing time.
Oh, please don't tell me this screws me over.
Don't fucking talk to me about my brother, Loincloth.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure.
We still have a good chance. Hand-eye, don't fail me! Yes! Burn, bitch! Damn, we did that fast.
With a crash of shattering glass.
Let's go, Spirit Bomb!
Draws in oxygen. The bomb hits the mercenary in the chest, swallowing him in flames as he staggers backward. In the fiery inferno, you see your tie, coiling around the man's neck.
Good tie.
It is no longer
I love that the horrific necktie has a payoff. What a hero.
And pure.
What an absolute hero. I love when minor shitty details like that have good payoffs.
I only ever wanted you to have fun, Harry.
I didn't even know your name.
My name, should you know it, is Jobson AS Men's Fashion Model Colorful Tie, catalog number J327.
How did we meet?
One day a sad man walked into a clothing store. He looked really darn like he hadn't had fun in years. He needed someone to show him how to rock and roll again. Jobson AS catalog number J327 shone on the tie rack, trying to get his attention. The sad man picked it up and put it on. He looked at himself in the mirror, didn't smile.
This is gonna be fun.
And from that moment on, we rode together. The rest of your clothes were still normal back then, but we took care of that soon enough.
Did we have any fun?
Truthfully, not a lot. I did everything a multi-pattern necktie can do to help a man. I mean, I tried to get you to do all the fun things. Drink beer, drink wine, drink cider. Go to parties with young people around and drink beer and cider. Do drugs too, so you don't fall asleep. You had some fun, but not enough to heal you.
Thank you, necktie. What's wrong with me?
Your heart is broken, Bratushka, and it
Also, it's
cannot be
become the
mended.
beautiful necktie now.
Believe me, I've tried.
Am I gonna be like this forever?
No, you're going to be mowed down by gunfire from the 2 remaining mugs.
Oh.
So no, not forever.
Yeah, fair enough. Who broke my heart?
You both did, Bratan. Deep down, you know it was both of you.
No, it was her mostly.
Thank you,
Don't lie to him, Necktie.
What's going on with that guy?
This guy, well, his face has cracked open into a scream of terror.
Cool.
It looks like he's performing some sort
Get
of
wrecked.
shamanistic
Shouldn't have been
dance
drunk.
that requires you to be on fire. Yeah, his body contorts in a very disturbing manner. There's no mincing words with this one. He's dying a horrible, painful death as you're talking to your tie in your head.
May he find peace.
It's good to see you still have capacity for compassion, my friend. Deep down, you are a good man.
Thank you, necktie. Goodbye, necktie.
See you on the other side. Harry, for God's sake! Watch out!
Uh-oh. The other guys are still here.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves
Damn, I have
are
good
steady,
reaction speed.
But the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Kim, where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude.
Think.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. 0.4 seconds remain. There are
great.
6 little black dots in the tip of the barrel.
Great.
Like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger.
Thanks.
God, you're so frail. Too frail to think further.
I believe...
Time is running out.
I think you can actually pass this one, but let's find out.
You leap.
Oh, I did! I dodged it! Oh! Neo!
Tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
I'm alive!
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot. Watch out. To your left, DePaul is about to take a shot too. At Kim.
God, please.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Did he hit the rifleman?
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
Who screamed? Well, hang on, actually. Oh, it doesn't give the description of exactly how impossible that shot was. But anyway, who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers.
Oh, Glenn.
Oh God, watch out. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through the burning meat and the flames. With his face boiling off, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger. The look of vengeance framed by melting skin. This is the last thing he will do on Earth. But he will do it. He will end you. Here it comes. Death.
This is actually an impossible roll. It is not possible to pass this check despite the very low chance that it states it has. Whoop. Ow. Good thing I'm wearing armor.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis.
Never mind.
Explodes. Ow. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it. The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass.
Stop! The cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
Touch my body.
Feels slick and warm with blood.
Ow.
The pain is too strong to know what has happened there. Even clutching to your consciousness takes everything you got.
Is my dick still there?
Most of what's down there.
Oh, okay.
It's all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening. No. It's just a fear. Even if... Who cares? No one wants you.
Okay. Open my eyes.
Nothing. A persistent darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Ow. Ow. We're gonna talk about RX again.
Stay with me.
Do I have a vast soul, Kim?
Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
But you can't.
Ow.
It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere
I
far
swear
away,
to God,
almost
if
gone.
we fail this
When
check,
suddenly,
I am resetting.
Behind him, a slender white shadow
I
towering.
am
Someone stands
resetting.
there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
Kim!
No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your anger trembles, and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears.
Did it?
Someone pressed stop
We did it!
on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole world.
Pretty sure that was the best possible outcome.
This is death.
And we did it.
One more door, baby. One more door.
Will I be a ghost now?
Brother, you already were a ghost.
Okay.
Up there screaming
Fair
along
enough.
with all of them, scaring each other, haunting each other. It's the living who are ghosts. The dead are silent. They don't rattle windows or write letters in blood. The living do. Leave them behind.
No! Let me back.
Rest.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here
Welcome back, Cable.
forever. Keep
We have almost died.
Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh, God, no. He's not disintegrating.
We're alive,
He's swelling up instead.
unfortunately.
Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
Oh, thank you, Habley.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
Not before the case is solved.
There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world.
Good morning, Elysium.
Good morning.
She owes you now. Very good.
Soon we will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets
He never stops. He only gets worse. Good morning,
You
Harry.
see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket.
Kim!
It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
Sunrise, Parabellum. He's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room, the fan above his head like a halo. Hey, look! That's the portrait. His face covered in bruises. Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
The room is clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
What'd you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Isn't that written on your...
My god.
Cops like it.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay.
What happened?
What happened? You threw an improvised petroleum bomb at the Major. A firefight ensued.
Time made me do it.
He does not answer, and searches for something in his coat pocket instead.
Is he dead?
Very. He died in the hospital.
Good.
A blood-stained killer.
I'm a killer.
You're an officer of the RCM. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged.
I dodged it.
Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives.
I'm so sad that Angus does not make it. There is no permutation of this where Angus survives, and it is depressing. Eugene?
Yes, he's still alive too. You were bleeding out by then. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them, the pole, before she got a jump on me.
Good job.
Thank you.
I killed her.
Oh.
And that's what happened.
I thought you only smoked one a day.
This is the one.
You also killed.
He nods.
And they're all dead.
The pole was the last to die. Everard had their bodies returned to Crenel for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate.
Why?
Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know.
How many Union casualties?
3. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one, he took a lot of bullets. And Theo, he was just too old for combat.
And that's...
all.
Shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
He said 7 in the voice line, but it says 6 in the text.
But what's done is done. The
I think it is 6, because it's 3 Union and 3 mercenaries.
The worst scenario has not materialized yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
This is actually the best outcome in terms of that specific fight. This is the best outcome possible.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two.
I'm not going to do this one because it doesn't make sense. How bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome.
Can I walk?
We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor.
I am a psycho-locomotor.
Good. You'll need to be. Whatever that is.
Anyone from my station been to see me?
No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored
John.
motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name.
They ducked out of town just before this happened.
Ahead, harbor cranes
How
rise
unfortunate.
to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Really?
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
You haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about
But where
you.
are they?
If they...
I don't know.
Not my station, then who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I tried to not move too much.
Okay.
Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me.
Okay. And there we go. That is the Mercenary Tribunal. One of the greatest moments in this excellent game. And now we
Easy
can...
now.
Ow.
How are you?
Ah!
The lieutenant looks at you, teetering on your feet.
What now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
Good, because I totally do.
Do you? Because we can't talk to Everhart. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left.
Despite opting into all, like, the political thoughts, I ended up doing none of them. Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone, and Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
She's really...
Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up.
So who killed the hanged man?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
The Maybells, Kim.
What?
This one.
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case.
But this one is.
To keep everything.
This one is, you bastard.
He's wrong.
Okay.
What about the hole in the wall?
I don't know. That's been there for years.
The distance shot.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
See? There's that. You can do
I'm
ballistics.
a peon, aren't I?
Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies.
Oh, great.
Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
An antique bullet.
It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one. All completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet useless.
All these old bunkers.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
I'm just gonna say nothing.
There's a little pause. He says nothing as well.
Something is out there.
What is?
Something.
Something.
Pippi done. Oh, lovely. Well, we're almost done with the stream, so this is good timing. You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminium box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar code, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
Stairs.
Why not?
Hey, that was on the carpet.
Window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Alright, and that was the tribunal. Okay, time to put our regular clothes back on. Literally, as far as things go, that was the best it could have gone. It is amazing that we did that well. I'll take it. We didn't even have to fire our firearm. What does this necklace give me? +1 Inland Empire, +1 Volition. That is good. We like Inland Empire, actually. Alright, we're gonna save. Merry Christmas, Habeline. That is a good time to finish. So, I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Next stream, I mean, it'll probably be tomorrow or like the day after. I don't know. Next stream probably won't be this game. Maybe the stream after, maybe this game. I haven't decided yet. Whenever we stream this game next, it'll probably be sometime this week. Whenever we stream this game next, it'll be the last session. I'm almost certain, no, I am certain that we will finish the game in that stream. Next stream will be, it will not be that. Don't listen to Habeline, she's not in charge. I'm gonna mute the game now. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for coming. Next time we stream this game, we will finally solve the case, figure out who killed the guy, and it'll be fun. Let's see. We can go raid somebody now. How about that? How does that sound? Do we want to raid? Would you guys like to raid? Who wants to raid? You guys want to raid? Why am I talking to you like babies? Alright, we're gonna go raid Aria Lux. She raided me last time. She's also Australian. She's playing Alan Wake 2. Sounds very fun. We'll send you all over to her. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all had a lovely time. I will be back. What's happening to my hand? I will be back tomorrow. So take care. Hope you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Bye!